That's the wrong one.
The hell?
I hit the wrong.
Welcome to the show. We're
can
glad
hear
you're
myself.
here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer.
I can hear myself. I kind of like that one better.
Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat.
Hi, Susanna.
Instant sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show.
Susanna.
Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Uncle Bill's Sunday night Hangar Talk here with all my friends, because this is all I got. And let's say hi to everybody.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
And they're all here supporting your right to hang out tonight and party. Let's say we don't have a lot in the chat yet so far. It says 11, but there's not a lot of talking. Talk to each other. We got Andrew. Where's Andrew? Hasn't been in
Hasn't been in a while.
Hi, Andrew. And Susan Morjan, single mother. Hi. That's the Philippines. Hi. Wave. You got to wave really loud because they're far away.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. And then Captain Joe and Mr. B's right there. And that's it. So anyway, everybody say hi in the chat so that we know you're here. And let's say hi. Look who's back. Jim. How you doing, Jim?
Hello.
You're looking bright-eyed and bushy tails. Hanging with JD.
Hey, JD. It's been a
Where-
minute.
It's been a few. And he's here for long.
An intervention.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to put adverts relevant to the stream on. When you started up the live stream and it came on me telly, there was an advert for bloody perfume on.
Perfect.
Here's the thing. Since I'm not a cheap bastard, I don't see ads because I pay for YouTube Premium.
Oh, snap.
Probably because a couple people here probably could use some perfume.
Mellow vision.
Just saying.
It's mellow
I
vision.
would have thought the ad would have been Bud Light.
All these iPhone users.
It's funny. I hit that fart. I hit that fart sound, and then the perfume thing comes on. That's funny.
Yeah.
And okay, looks like he came back from vacation. Ooh. Well, anyway, hanging with JD. Welcome in. It's been a while. You're welcome to come in if you like. Same to you, Andrew, if you
Been a
want.
hot minute.
Well, let's finish saying hi, everybody. Two people that weren't here last week, besides my best friend Jim. We got Mr. B.
Oh,
How you doing, Mike? You weren't around last week either.
No, I was out and about.
Yeah, nobody cares. Okay, I'm just kidding. I was out and about. I was doing stuff that was important rather than be here. Oh, yeah, I get it. Okay, I understand. That's great. And we got Lloyd, Grumpy Logger. How you doing?
Yep.
Logger. It's a Grumpy Logger.
I'm a lumberjack and that's okay. I sleep all night and I work all day.
It's like speaking of Budweiser. See, I'm thinking of a different kind of lager.
Yeah.
Lager.
A lager.
I'm doing good. Today was, obviously it's the first day of fall on the calendar, but it was the last day of summer in Oklahoma because it was still in the upper 90s today here, but storms are moving in and the temperature's cooling down and we're going to be like in the low 80s, mid 70s the rest of the week. So thank God. It was like 100.
Just the fact you could say it's autumn makes it feel cooler.
Well, yeah, just that's it too. It's like
Well, good. Good for you. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a
it's
minute.
been raining all day here.
No, I'm not gonna hit it. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it.
Oh, good for you.
Glad to hear that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's actually what 10 o'clock at night here, and it's 82 degrees still. So
Nice.
it's still a tad warm in FLA.
Yeah.
And humid. Just rain and rain and rain and rain. Last couple of days, no rain. Woohoo! And Dominic from the
Yes,
down
I'm
the
here.
under. Hey, and
Yep, and it's spring here.
it's spring. Has it sprung?
Not yet, actually.
Are the little Shirleys
in love,
are the
Dominic?
Shirleys running around with skippier clothes now?
Not yet. It's too cold for that. But
Oh.
Sheila's, not
at
Shirley's.
this time, I was going to say, I wish that was the case. But no, it's that time of the year again when we have the cum trees.
Please regale us with stories of the cum tree.
Don't you remember when we did a couple of streams about last year and 2 years ago? We
Yeah, that was a while
decided
ago.
to come and show the cum tree. It's just a start. It's an ornamental pear, Japanese ornamental pear tree. And for some reason, it's got the moniker cum tree. I don't know how it became like that. I think it's because of the
smell.
odor. Yeah, the odor of it.
Smells like
Yeah,
Cum
teen
tree.
spirit.
okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who determined that? Probably
Yeah,
your
and-
PM.
Everybody.
and who-
Your
and
PM
who-
probably is the one that determined that.
And who was sniffing around? Never mind. Yeah, that's
Yeah, we'll just
familiar.
leave it at that.
That seems familiar to me. Okay, and
Yeah.
Mark.
Tyrone, come here for a minute. Could you jizz on your belly and let me do a comparison? Just real quick, bud.
Oh, dear.
Sniff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had nothing to do with that.
Sniff.
I apologize.
Yes, very similar. Sniff. Sniff. Yes. Japanese pears. The Hakuwa girl must love them.
Oh my God! It's just getting worse.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is Japanese pears.
Just when you think it can't get any worse, Lon
Good.
takes it to the next level.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. He's the next level guy. Mark,
Yeah.
how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Very good. Very good. I see.
Better than the weather, it's been raining all day.
I see you're 2 inches to the left of where you usually are on the couch. That's great.
Well, you got to make yourself comfortable.
Well, good. I'm glad you're comfortable. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And
And
Bum-
think of it, Lloyd, do you know or have you heard of Bob Carroll G's?
Who? No.
Bob
What?
Carroll G's. He was kind of a ventriloquist with a puppet.
Oh, yeah.
For some unknown reason, Lon's Yeti reminds me exactly of Spit the dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hakuwa.
and so Bumble, how are you? That'd be
Oh,
you.
I'm fine. Sorry. My name isn't Bumble. Yeah, that's very racist, I'll have you know. We are not all named Bumble, okay?
Okay.
That's like calling all black people Tyrone or something. It is not cool. I am triggered,
What
I'll have you
the
know.
hell is going on here?
Yeah, Bumble, that's my slave name. My real name is Reginald.
Reginald. And ironically, I know a bunch of black guys named Reginald, so that's kind of funny. Yeah.
Reginald.
Okay, Reggie. Can I call you Reggie?
Yes, I guess so.
Yeah.
Are we-
Reggie
are we
Jackson.
close?
There you go. Right
Are
there.
we
Yeah.
close
Yeah.
enough? Are we close
Yeah,
enough?
Reggie
All right.
Jackson. Name
Very
another one.
Was it on Fresh Prince of Bel Air? The guy that was the uncle?
Reg Dwight.
Okay, that's
Uncle
two.
Reg.
Elton John is
Uncle Reg.
Reginald
That's
Dwight.
right.
Okay. Maybe I'll change my name.
To Whitey?
Congratulations,
No way.
William.
So let's see. We've gotten some more people. John is here. Mr. JRC's SRC's. William, I
Okay,
welcome
say
you.
hello,
Good to
John.
see you. Haven't seen William in a bit.
And he got
And
a
and
DJ.
Don is here.
Before,
Don is. What's
Yeah.
Don doing? Don is
living a
Snap-
nightmare.
stringing
He's snapping peas.
snapping and stringing green beans. All right. Or what are you
yeah.
de-stringing them? I guess is what you do.
Oh.
Yeah. So we got a big announcement to
Hey
make.
now.
We got a big announcement to make.
Da, 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 da.
This is. It's a big announcement.
Drum
So
roll.
you got to use your
Drum
hands.
roll. Drum roll.
This is
Oh, okay. This is.
Hashtag coffee.
The last Sunday night Hangar Talk on Uncle Bill's channel.
Oh, everybody go. Oh.
Oh, but
I wasn't done, but okay. Yes, this is the last Sunday night Hangar Talk. We're moving to a different
Hey, we're moving
day and
on
time.
up.
Ohio?
Moving on up. To the east side, moving on up.
No, let's
To
go to
the
Hawaii.
lunch time slot in the sky.
Sky.
Hey, we're moving on up, moving on up.
We're going to Saturday nights at 8:00. Tell your friends, write it down, make a
Tell your mom.
reservation. Saturday night, Uncle Bill's Hangar Talk is going to Saturday night at 8:00
Live from
Eastern.
Connecticut?
8:00 Eastern, and for several reasons, not least of which is our friend Artie is going to no longer do his. He feels he's having a tough time competing against college football, so he's going to be moving to Friday night, and then he can compete with high school football. And we're going to be on Saturday night at 8:00 at 8 p.m. EST. Yes, Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah,
Artie's
because
going to do it. Artie's show
we
is going to be
couldn't
on
care less
Friday.
about college football.
Friday at 7, and he's going. And I guess you, Lloyd, and Artie are going to go to Thursday night.
Yeah,
For-
we're moving the three conservative games to Thursday night at I think at the same time we've been doing it. I can't remember now. We did it. We did it Thursday, and I can't remember. I've slept since then. So
Well, you do it at 6 Eastern, don't you?
yeah,
So,
6.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's good. Then you won't be competing with Thursday night football because it's on a little later than that. It's on 8
yeah,
o'clock.
yeah.
He's worried about competing against.
I
What?
thought it was 7.
But anyway, so I know it's exciting. I'm hoping that we'll get some more folks in because they don't have to worry about getting up for work the next morning and a little bit earlier. And I'm not doing
unless you work on Sunday.
7 for a couple of reasons, not the least of which is sometimes I don't get home on time. And besides that, 7 would be 5 o'clock in 4 o'clock in California. So I'm thinking 5 o'clock, an hour later,
Yeah.
it might be a little better. But anyway, that's it. That's the big announcement. Yep. I got a little video, Lon, I want to show you.
Oh, great.
This is, well, if Lon is still there, I don't know. He's got his head somewhere down there. What's he doing for you there, Reginald?
Got his head stuck up his ass.
Well, that's a little harsh.
Well,
but-
Lon's always got his head stuck up his ass, but I don't know if he has it up the dummy's ass.
Ha ha ha.
Hardy.
Here's the laugh.
It just
So very
it worked.
funny.
What can I say? It just worked. It was a
You
setup,
had those
and I had to take
cold,
it.
clammy hands.
Yeah, you
Lloyd.
knocked it out of the park on that, Lloyd.
At least my hands are warm, butter. Your cold, clammy hands,
Yeah, yeah.
butter.
Okay, so the audio on this is awful. So you'll
I
have
didn't
to
think
listen.
my mic was that bad.
Yeah,
I
no.
thought we were finishing StreamYard anyway.
Well, I am gonna. That's the other thing too. We're gonna leave StreamYard, and I'm still haven't decided whether I'm gonna go with EV Bucks or Restream, but we will be doing that. And if it's too late and I have to pay the $45, I'll be on for another month because I'll just get my money's worth. So anyway, so here we go. Lon, I was thinking of you today.
Were you touching yourself?
I was touching something here.
Oh God.
Well, hi, Lon.
Hey.
It's Uncle Bill.
Oh, it's
Hey,
a
Uncle
lot.
Bill.
What's going on with the Dell?
Uh-huh.
Alienware. I guess, I don't know, it's
Alienware.
Dell afterwards.
Get it right, motherfucker.
And the fact that it sounds like a the fan being bad. So, in light of that situation, I spent my Sunday. Can't find my selfie stick, of course. Pulling it apart. And honestly, to get to that fan, and it's definitely the GPU fan. You have to go to the top. I mean, to the bottom first. I was taking all kinds of screws apart. I thought I was going to have to split it apart. Actually found I fixed it. Instructions on how to replace the video part of this thing. How about that? And in the meantime, I
The laptop
disabled
pretty much the
video
same as
card
the
and set it up to run
puppet
on
if
the
you've got to
embedded
go in through the bottom.
GPU, the 9400M, and that sound went away. Now I could have been satisfied with that, but of course not, because I'm an idiot. I disabled it first, and that worked. But get at it, and this is look at the hole. You have to. There are two long screws, by the way, on the bottom that you have to take out. They're right there. Let's see what I'm doing at it. Anyway, today. And those two long screws enabled me to take off this one. Because they screw in from the bottom up to here.
What is that?
Ribbon for the power cord. You're about to see, and then you gotta.
Okay.
That's where the power button goes in the.
Oh yeah. I thought so.
Then
I've been that far.
Five little screws that hold the keyboard in, pull it up and out. They suggest, they said to disconnect the. I didn't disconnect it. Didn't feel the need. And they said to disconnect the cable. And ladies and gentlemen, didn't bother. Here is GTX 260M.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this would be a good time to upgrade this. I mean, they came with 280s, but I don't know if they bother. But a GTX 260M with inside the Alienware fins. That's the fins there. Can't really tell. There's the heat pipes. And I may, only 4 screws, I may pull the heat pipes off and put new thermal paste in there. We'll see. And then here is the offending fan. Spins okay, seems right. It's wobbly. It's definitely wobbly. It's worn out. So
Wobbly.
I looked at that very convenient number on there. And Amazon wanted $37, so they could scratch and just go without it. But what I found on eBay was new old stock for $10.79. It'll be here in the next 4 or 5 days, and then I'll put it back together. In the meantime, I'm going to put this back together and continue playing around with it without the video card. That's it. That's the story. There you go. That's it. Kaylon, you've been asking?
Well,
and that's
very interesting.
And it works fine without it because it's using the onboard video.
Right.
But also, what I did today too after that was I was going to look around for a pigtailed battery for the BIOS. Mm-hmm. And rather than that, I got plenty. I have like for some reason have several brand new CR 2032s, button batteries. So I took my X-Acto blade and I cut open the wrap around that and I popped the connectors off and I sealed it all back up. Works just fine. So I also fixed that issue. So it holds the BIOS settings now when I unplug it. Oh, and the battery seems to be working okay. I unplugged it and left it on for like 5-10 minutes and I mean, after 5 minutes, it still showed 100%. So I don't know if you know. The battery's fine. Yeah, kind of cool. Kind of cool playing with this ancient 2009. By the way, that came out.
Yeah,
And now
2009.
Yeah,
That's dinosaur age. That's like you dug up a brontosaurus.
yeah. But hey, it's working okay. I may upgrade the RAM from 4 to 8 gigs. Yeah.
It might be a good. It was top of the range in 2009.
Well, it was very good. You know, it was those I read online ranged from like 1,800 up to almost 4,000.
Yeah,
depending if you got the i7 in it or whatever. But that's got the Core 2 Duo.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a Core 2 Duo upgrade for it. But again, these are incremental upgrades nowadays. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to get it to work nice and cleaned up and working good. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with it because it's heavy as balls.
Heavy as fuck.
Yeah,
it's a brick. You can beat somebody. You can use it for a bulletproof shield on your back. Just put it in your backpack. You don't have to worry about being shot in the back.
The outer shell is metal, so you know there's plastic too, but the outer shell is metal. Not
magnesium, I believe.
Whatever it is, it's not light. But yeah, you know, again, it's a little fun little project. And then I turned on that Dell for the first time today. You know, your screen comes on for about a second and a half, and then goes, it shuts right off. Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yep.
I don't think it's the screen.
Oh, it's not the screen. It's some wire. They effed up some wire when they swapped the screen. I didn't swap it. I should have just swapped it myself, but I was lazy. I dropped it off at a joint to have it swapped, and it worked for a couple days, and then it started doing that. So there's a wire. There's just a wire or plug.
I'll check it out.
All the graphic controllers screwed.
Yep, it's something stupid. Yeah, I just didn't feel like fucking with it, and I bought the Alienware. Oh, no, wait a minute. I take that back. I got Dell to send me the Alienware in place of the Inspiron. And then they never asked me for the Inspiron back. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah. Dell sent me to this stupid repair place. That's right.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. So that's my project there. So, you know, in fact,
I'm glad it's working out for you. I'm kind of curious. Has Jim ever sent you a $2,000 computer? I'm wondering why Jim is your best friend. Very interesting.
Well,
I don't remember Jim sending you any fucking thing.
Well, to be fair, it's not $2,000 anymore.
Yeah,
probably, you know, between the shipping and the couple.
Not even 100. I think things maybe worth nothing. It's basically worth nothing. You could probably scrap it for $50.
I've seen one online for like $150.
39.
Oh, wow.
I think that was a slightly newer one.
Oh, probably.
Slightly.
Computers are garbage in 5 years. They're basically garbage.
But there it is. Let's see. You can see. I mean, it just moves.
Yeah. You could maybe you could get online in the Congo or Cameroon. Where is that? Where they dump all the computer stuff and all the e-waste?
Well, I got that part coming.
That's in Africa somewhere.
Cameroon's in Africa. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's some city where it's just prevalent, where people make their living digging through piles of e-waste.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
I can't remember where that is. It's in Africa somewhere.
That's where they send all the paraphernalia from the teams that lose the Stanley Cup and the Super Bowl, the World Series.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Lots of hockey fans in Nigeria or wherever.
we got real questions going on in the chat here. Flashes those smoldering eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Anyone have any recommendations for a hard case box for the Mini 4 professional drone? Professional drone. See, when you say the whole word out, it sounds better. Okay.
Sunny,
PJ White.
What is that?
PJ White's pretty good.
Yeah. And there's the
any cheap 25 quid one off eBay.
Something RC, Start RC. The Start RC one I had was pretty decent. It was like $30.
There's so many to choose from on Scamazon. Dude, I love Scamazon. Don't be
Yeah,
like that.
I get something from
Yeah.
Scamazon daily,
Pretty close.
including this guy. Me. Hey, don't talk about my birthplace, buddy. Hey, that's
No,
my
the
hometown.
The DJI RC2 controller does not have to be hooked up to Wi-Fi while you're
No.
flying. No.
It does
That's-
assist you though.
Mm.
Yeah, and then you can get GP the
Oh, yeah,
maps
not while you're
working a lot
flying,
better.
yeah.
But
Huh?
Download the maps
it's not
ahead of time.
necessary. Yeah, just do the offline maps.
Yup.
Nope. Doesn't have to be. If you want it to be, then turn on your
Hotspot,
Hotspot.
on your phone.
hotspot your phone. That's
But
what
no,
I
you
do.
don't have to do that.
Yup.
Yep.
Make sure you put an SD card in it.
Yep.
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 One that writes fast enough to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
You got those cases at Harbor Freight too that you pull the little cubes out.
Yeah.
Oh
God,
God, those
You know,
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not that cheap either, though. By the way, they're
not
not.
anymore.
No, they're really
Oh.
not.
And you have to spray them with that rubber guard stuff. I can't remember what it's called right
Yeah.
now.
Well, that's
Rubber.
it's a good idea because so it doesn't crumble and fall apart on
Yeah,
you.
they fall apart quick if you don't hose them down with that. What's that stuff called, Dom? Rubber something plastic coat, something like that.
Plastic dip.
I think it's
or something
plastic
like
dip.
that,
Plastic dip.
yeah. I used to do that as well. Yeah.
Yep, plastic dip.
Kneel before plasticide.
Plastic dip on your stores.
That's the dip.
Oh,
Pass the dip.
plastic dip. Mm.
I think I have that. I still have that somewhere.
I still have some.
No, I don't have that. I have.
The kneel before plastic.
There it is.
before plasticide.
There it is. That was Charles, Chuck, Chaz. Look what I found in my tire.
Unscrewed?
wow.
Dude.
So that means you're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got screwed.
You know, that never happens to me until I buy new tires.
That's usually when something stupid like that happens with me.
Yeah. So I just plugged it myself. It's holding air now for 24 hours. It's doing wonderfully. So
My tire pressure indicator came on earlier this week. I had to pump it up.
well, I did, but it kept losing air. And then I took the tire off. I was going to put the spare on and then bring it somewhere. Actually, I was going to check to see if there was a road hazard warranty on it. But I bought them at the dealership because I wanted. The dealership was the only place that had the Grabber HT60, whatever the hell those things are. They're the only ones that had them in the area, So I had to pay, dealership prices. But they'll put stuff on there without you even wanting them to, like road hazard and like that. So I should check it out. But then you got to wait for them to get you in. You got to sit there. Fuck it. I'm plugging it. So I plugged it. But I still should check into it. A patch would be better.
All right.
That's it. But this is what I do on my off time.
Simic cases. Do they even make a actual hard case, or are they the semi-hard cases? If you know what I mean.
It's really hard.
Yeah, you
Really
get both.
hard.
It's at least stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look it up. Maybe we could just find him one.
Yeah.
And SanDisk has several levels of memory cards, William. Hey, William, are you like 15? Tell us the truth, man. Because you asked some very basic questions, my friend.
For the Mini 4 Pro, you want the Extreme Pro.
The Extreme
Yes.
Pro, I think it's a V60.
Extreme Pro.
Mm.
Or the Samsung
V3.
Ultimate Pro.
People were having problems with that one when they were trying to put them in the Mini 3 Pro.
That was just the Pro.
Right.
They came with the Pro Ultimate or the Ultimate Pro or Ultimate Extreme or what the fuck it's called now. But they came out with a new card.
Heck, this is very reasonable. Check this out. Right off the bat, it took me seconds.
There you go.
Seconds.
What's
And
your credit card out, William?
it's a name brand.
Name brand.
Name
GPC.
brand. That's right. Here, wait. It's coming. It's coming. Almost there.
Even
Almost there.
those
I keep hitting the wrong tab. There it is. Start RC.
Yeah.
Oh, Start RC. That's the one I had.
Yeah.
It's only $50.
Yeah, Start RC.
20% off, but it's $40.
Oh,
Well, I'm sure Johnny's got one he can give you.
yeah.
It's $40.
Huh?
20% off.
Where's
40
it?
bucks.
Got to apply the coupon.
Where's
Apply the coupon. It's $40. No holla.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
If you look at the pictures, that one might have dual layer. There is a dual layer though too.
Yeah, I
Casino
know.
William
Is
is
that the dual layer
57.
one? No, the dual layer one I think's the next one.
No, it has another layer. See, it's not
Yeah,
dual
yeah,
layer,
but you've
but
actually
it has
got
room for another battery thingy.
Yeah, but to get
Yeah.
that, you actually got to tick on that.
No,
little-
that's the $50 one. Trust me.
Maybe if
It's got room for your. It's got room for your charger and
maybe
extra props down there.
you can find one under your tire there, Bill, just like that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, they grow on your trucks.
Link in the chat.
But that's
Link
Cabbage
in the
patches.
description.
for a name brand case, you're not gonna do any better than that that's a deal.
That's the one I had, and it worked fine.
Great
Well,
little
I don't think it has room for enough accessories though.
Really?
You need more accessories. You
It
need
doesn't
to use,
have enough. Doesn't have enough room for all my accessories.
yeah,
It's the
like
same
an
one.
iPad. Oh, actually, the other one you showed there had room for an iPad.
See,
Who
look how.
carries around an iPad?
Now,
Yeah.
see, what's the difference?
I also need to fit a landing pad in there as well,
That's
and the
not bad.
toaster and a coffee machine if I want, if I'm
And his
going
cock ring.
somewhere.
You need to take his cock ring with him.
I've got 3 chargers and 10 batteries.
Wow.
and
Jesus.
and the portable toilet as well.
So here you have it for
Like
$45.99, but they're tricksy. They only give you a 10% coupon, so it ends
Oh,
up
it
being
ends up
like,
being the
You
same
get
money.
ripped off then.
Goofy.
it's like no, that one's $1 more.
Well, no.
Hello, my
10%.
dear.
46. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Hello, Alexa.
$5 off. It'd be 40.
Yeah, here's the dual layer.
Yeah, that's the one you want then. If you got to have your
Yeah.
cock ring,
Or
and your
actually,
landing
I reckon it
pad,
needs to be 3 layers.
Now this one you can have a
your
10%.
KY.
So this would be $45 with the 10% coupon, and it's the dual layer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can keep your porn down here.
Yep. You keep you hide. This is where you hide your Playboys, William.
And the good thing about it, it's got the moisture.
You guys aren't reading the
thing.
chat, are you? Because he said he's 57.
Yeah, I know. I caught that
okay.
already.
All right,
He's
did you?
still younger than I am.
Yeah,
How old are you, Lon?
58.
Oh, yeah, 1 year.
Well, let's talk about Junior.
It was a hard year.
It was
Look
a
at the space
hard year.
underneath.
You know what I mean, baby.
The space underneath for your iPad.
Hi, I got my iPad in my case.
Good news.
Hi, fellas. Let's get
Or-
a latte.
Or a
And the-
Start
and the
RC
landing
landing
pad.
pad.
Oh,
Or
great.
Yeah.
I think that's
I'll
either.
be
do
into
a-
getting one of those then.
Oh,
I believe that's either or. I don't think you can get both of them in there.
oh, no, not.
Or just
both.
shoehorn both of them in.
Okay,
Okay.
before I go, I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
One is, Alexis, how's your eye doing?
Yeah.
And look, you can park your car on it.
Hello. And hello, my dear, back to you, Jim.
Hi, Alexis.
Your
I heard you. I just didn't realize I was in here already.
I know that was
I
kind of
did-
funny, low key.
I
Well,
did.
I
The
said
right
hello.
the right eye is going for surgery a week from tomorrow. Yay.
That was my
Yay.
other question, is when you're getting the other one done. Is Gumby doing it to Pokey?
I knew
Yup.
somebody was going to say that.
Yeah. They call me Stretch Nuts.
Why do you think his name is Pokey?
Yeah.
You got a good point.
Hey,
So,
Gumby.
yeah, the right eye is going in for surgery a week from tomorrow, so we're on countdown now.
Cool.
Do you have to go in with it?
The left eye is perfect except for close up, and then I need
Reading lenses, reading glasses. Yeah.
Readers, yeah.
You know.
So you can send your eye in by itself. Your right eye's going in.
It kind of
It's
feels like that,
aesthetic.
you know. It's like you go in and you're out before you know it. It was an
Yeah, I
8
told
minute
you.
surgery.
That sounds
Yeah.
like that
So-
sounds like a Saturday night to me.
I was going to say it sounds like a couple of my dates
Actually, be a Monday
when I
morning.
was younger.
You're in and you're out before you know
Get
it.
it out.
So hello to Don and Andrew. Good evening. And Andrew, I just told you how it's doing. So yeah, other than that, I'm doing good.
You
Good.
can read.
Good to hear.
Amazing.
A couple of weeks and you'll be back.
I can actually read with this, but it's like the real small print. Like if you're reading like something like how to cook something and ingredients or whatever, then I need the readers. But yeah, I can read that with my left eye. Right eye is nothing but just blur. Anyway, same old, same
Yeah.
old.
Is it just me, or do I look like Jim Beauchart a little bit?
No,
You got the same tan.
Eyebrows.
Yeah.
Same color hair.
Yeah.
is that a full size
Same-
puppet?
same
Are you
skin
really
tone.
inside there, Don?
It's just
Don?
a hand puppet. It's just a
Oh,
hand
it's a
puppet. Just
I thought
Force
maybe you had that over
perspective.
your head or something.
no
Oh, God,
forced
no.
perspective. It's kind of Canadian too, like South Park style. Hey, buddy.
You need teeth.
Hey,
Actually, it
I
looks
have
like
two teeth. I'll
it
have
looks
you know,
like
teeth.
Lloyd's beard is talking.
Gruff, gruff. Get off my lawn, you bastards.
And hello, Dominic and Mark, Mr. B, Michael, Uncle Bill, everybody in the chat.
It's wonderful to see you again, Alexis.
I
It
got
is
a
good seeing
little
you.
bit of a nap, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang out for the whole thing.
Well, maybe we won't be on that long. Don, John, Jim's leaving. You're leaving. I mean,
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
I'll probably leave when Jim leaves because what's the point?
I gotta go.
Wow.
Are you leaving now, Jim?
it's kind of it's a little hurtful.
Jeff was even asking about Jim tonight.
I'm sure he was.
He was like, "How's Jim?"
Yeah, where's my
I
surrogate?
don't know. I said I might see him tonight.
You hurt the puppet's feelings, Alexis.
I'm sorry.
Bring in the second string. Oh.
The second string is one of these back here.
Are you going to be back flying then in a couple of weeks' time? Now?
Yeah, I think so. As soon as I can get up, I'm going to go flying. It's been so long I've been wanting to fly, but
Yeah.
it's just I can't fly with one eye. It'd be bad. So how'd you come up with the name Reginald?
Reginald.
Reginald.
Oh,
I just pulled it out of my booty.
Out of your butt?
Reginald. Reginald.
I don't get it. You name your turds?
Oh my God!
I
that
can
was
see
good.
why you're friends with Jim Beauchart.
I love Jim Beauchart, and I don't make any
Yeah.
secret about it.
Oh my
yeah.
God, that-
I don't know if
Yeah.
Olivia knows it, but
Ah,
does Olivia know that I love you, Jim?
Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, she knew.
No. Yeah.
She honestly.
Xanadu. Oh.
That's your girlfriend's name, right?
Physical. By the way, Alexis, you missed a big announcement.
What was that? You're pregnant?
This is the last.
Woo,
well,
she's coming in hot.
I know.
What? It's the last what?
The last Sunday night Hangar talk.
What? What's happening? He's got to get liquored up to tell me.
So it's appropriate that you came on to visit.
Well, thanks. I come on and you break my heart.
No,
Angel of death.
don't
Now
be,
that I'm back,
don't
it's
be
like,
don't be too heartbroken. We're going to Saturday at 8:00.
oh, well, that's good. Then I can watch football with Jeff on Sunday.
There you go. So
Unless
because
Jim wants to watch it with me.
Art's moving his show to Friday, so we're gonna grab onto that. So there you go.
Well, that's probably a better move. Yeah.
I think.
And then
Couple hours earlier.
Johnny Drone Flyer is going to have to redo the whole list that he laminates and sends out.
That's pretty outdated now as it is anyway. Some of the shows don't even go on anymore on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. In fact, we haven't heard from Tammy in how long?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a long time.
That's been a
4
while.
months.
Over 6 months now.
It's a good thing I didn't have a show, right?
4
Saturday. At,
months.
wait a minute. Wait. Saturday at 8 o'clock Florida time, Eastern.
8 Eastern,
Eastern.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 7 Central.
7 Central.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just have to have quick dinners that night.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll be looking forward to all three of you.
You're a dick.
Ah,
You now figuring that out, Bill?
I'm so glad you're back there, Alexis.
The darn drone didn't come with a 30-watt charger. Said I can buy one.
Yeah,
Who doesn't have a
you can just
charger?
buy one.
Yeah, they don't come with chargers
Yeah,
anymore.
they don't come
Yeah,
with
it's
chargers
either a
anymore.
30 watt or a 65 watt.
65 would be better.
Yeah, the 65 Green Max, I think it's called.
Yep.
Green Max.
Really?
Quite frankly,
DJI doesn't send chargers anymore?
No.
not with the minis.
They send the
Sends the-
cable.
They sell the hubs, but not the charger.
even-
No, they'll sell you the 65 watt. They'll sell you the 65 watt charger
Yeah.
because they've got one
How
on
much
their
is that?
website.
$20
Oh, well,
or
I
something.
can't.
No, it's
I
about
can't comment because it's
40.
Australian dollars.
It's gotta be more.
I think it's about 40.
It seemed like it was really cheap. Well, anyway, who doesn't have a charger at their house? I'll send you one. Where you at? I bet I got 50 chargers in my house right now. I guarantee I can put hands on at least 20 or 30 chargers.
Oh, probably only 15 charges because one of your hands is occupied.
Both of them are occupied as long as you're on the stream.
Well, if that's the case, lower that camera.
Hey there, big guy. How you doing?
Oh yeah, Drone Nerds has a DJI 30-watt USB Type-C charger, $19.
What did I fucking say?
Why you gotta swear?
Awesome.
Dollar in the tip jar. In the
30
swear jar.
You want the 65 one?
I mean, you get the
Get the
Flymore.
100 watt.
You get the Flymore kit, and they don't give you a charger.
No,
Yeah, Flymore.
they just
The
started
Flymore
recently.
kit would.
You get the charging hub.
Not with the Air 3.
Yeah, but you still
The
got
hub,
to
not the
plug.
charger.
You still have to plug the USB into a charger, which means
Right.
you have to have your own charger. You get
I
the hub
had
is
to buy
just
a
Well, they-
separate 100
Maybe
watt
the
charger for
Flymore
the Air
combo
3.
is different in Australia because we get the 65 watt
Oh.
charger.
Oh, Europe,
we
you have
don't
to
here.
include the charger.
Oh, because when I bought the Avata 2, I got the charge. I bought the Flymore package. I got the charging hub, but I did not get, and I got the cables.
How you doing,
but,
Jody?
But no
Yeah.
charger.
Wow.
Exactly.
As
Well,
long
I
as
just
I
got
had
mini
several
four.
sitting around, so
I have a couple. I bought an extra one. I have a couple of DJI, the small ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then,
I have so many
And I got that
chargers.
big one that came with the Flymore kit for the Air 2S. It's like it's a brick. It's like that.
Yeah.
And then I got a 60-watt charger for my phone.
Yes.
That did work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have so many chargers.
And that came with my phone because OnePlus still gives chargers with
See
their
you
phone.
later, Jim.
See you Saturday.
Bye, Jim. Bye. Bye, Uncle
Yeah.
Medium. Bye.
Even
Bye, bye.
Bye, Jim.
Bye, look-alike. Bye, look-alike. Bye.
Right.
the
My
even
double
beyond the
hanger.
same way as Apple.
Wait a minute. Jim, are you leaving?
Yeah.
He put his glasses
Why?
on so you could tell the difference.
Why?
Working tomorrow.
I got to work Mondays now. I got to get.
Wait a minute. Before you go, how's your toe?
It's fine. I got to get my beauty sleep.
You got the report?
No, I don't see him until the 1st.
Oh.
Ah, this is not that easy.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna go to bed.
Jim makes it look easy. He just puts those glasses right on his head.
See you Saturday.
That's what happens when you
This
don't
is
have- when
Jim.
you don't have ears on the side of your head.
Yeah.
I know, I'm missing my ears.
Story of my life.
All your men leave. They use you and then leave.
I guess
Bastards.
I should leave.
No, no,
No?
no, don't leave. Please don't go. Go, go.
You know, you're a whole different person when you have that thing on your hand.
He is. He's more entertaining.
Really? You just like me better now because I'm white.
Oh,
Wow.
That's a good
How
point.
do you like me now?
you're just white on the outside.
Get
You're
the
like,
sorry button out.
So for some reason, I find him so much more attractive now. It's weird.
Yeah,
That's because you
blue
got hair
eyes.
on the top of your head now.
Oh.
Good night, Tom.
It is a cute puppet. Didn't you have a different puppet the last time I was on, like several weeks
Yeah, I had
ago?
a beaver that Bill bought me.
Yeah.
Beaver
I don't know if
fire.
I actually saw it. I think I heard you talk about it.
Yeah.
And then he had
That
Tigger
thing
last
had
week.
small hands.
Oh, Tigger. That's it. That's
Yeah.
the last one I
What's that,
saw.
Tigger?
T-I double
Oh, wow.
R.
Our guy can. There we go. Ha ha. Yes, yeah.
Now you got to use two
Put
voices.
puppets
Don't
on.
screw them
Yeah.
up.
Ha ha. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Okay.
It's too difficult.
Bad enough.
It looked like Reginald was taking advantage of Tigger there.
Yeah, he was.
That's why Tigger was smiling.
Did I
So,
mention
Mark,
he has a
how are you
small
doing,
organ?
honey?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much.
You
I'm
leaving?
glad you're better.
I guess
You,
Dawn
you
is
look
leaving.
wonderful. You look good, Mark.
Thank you.
Y'all look good.
That's because you can see now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any
can
better
tell.
looking. Just
Well, at
your
least out of
eyesight got
this
better.
eye.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't wait to
Yep.
get this done. This is so exciting. I'm so glad that it's getting here. I mean,
Trust
I've
me,
been dealing with this stuff since March. You know that?
We told
Wow.
you it'd be much better once it was done, didn't we?
Yeah. And it wasn't near as bad as you thought it was going to be, was it?
Well, I had a little bit of, I mean, I've always worked in surgery, but I never was on the table. I was never a patient. It's different.
Yeah.
But it was really cool because, like, I get on the gurney and they put the IV in, and this
Sounds
time
like-
my blood sugar was totally normal.
It
But
sounds like
it
the
was like-
beginning of a penthouse letter. Come on.
I kept thinking, it's like things really didn't look any different than any other surgical suite that I've ever been in. I mean, I wasn't. A lot of people get anxious, because of the medical procedure. I was totally comfortable. My blood pressure was good. My blood sugar was good. It was just like the thought of somebody cutting on your eye. That was kind of weird.
They didn't put an IV
Oh,
in me.
trust
when
me,
I-
the first one I went
What did
in
they do?
for, they didn't have me all the way sedated, so I could actually see them working on my eye. That was
I didn't know.
freaky.
It's only
I don't
partially
have any
sedated
sedation at all.
like right now.
Well, I mean, I wasn't asleep. I actually asked him. I said, "Was I awake the whole time?" Because that was so quick. And he goes, "Yeah, you were awake." But I don't really remember.
The only thing they do
You don't
here-
understand. Alexis is 6'2". She's a very imposing woman. The doctor was probably scared and decided to sedate her.
Give her an extra
Wait a minute.
dose.
This
You
woman
think-
can kick
you
the
think
shit
I'm a-
out of me.
The only thing they do over here.
You
is they
think
put-
I'm a what? I'm
Imposing woman.
Your eye,
Yes,
that's all.
you are intimidating. Yes,
To
you
a
are.
guy that's only 5'10" and I have to look up to you, yeah, you scared the hell out of me in a dark
I'm
alley.
6'2", and she intimidated me.
I'm short compared to most of you. How tall are you, Dom?
Dom.
Dominic.
Unmute your mic.
Dominic?
Muted, Dom.
Dom, you're muted, Dom.
Sorry, I must have muted for some reason.
because
What
of
is
the-
that in?
Background.
How tall are
Yeah,
you?
169 centimeters, which would be what, 5'6.5" or around that area.
Okay. See, he's shorter than I am even.
That's about the same as me as well. 5'6.5", 5'7".
Oh, really?
I've always told people this is what I feel like, especially in South Texas, because everybody's short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight from the Yucatan. Straight out of Yuki.
Is that the guy that's 8'6" or something?
No, it was a gal.
It was a gal. Didn't you check out those honkers?
Yeah,
This
you better
is what-
check out your
this is what
eyesight if you
Jim is
could tell.
missing.
Those are like
Yeah.
double lefts, bro.
If
There
you,
was no mistake.
you couldn't tell I was a woman. You
It's
need
a long way to my television.
you know, they didn't do a very good job on your eyes, I don't think, if you couldn't tell that.
Go
was a
back and
Mark,
get
you
a
need to get on
refund.
back.
This is what Jim misses when he
How much
leaves early.
am I hold up, Mark?
My lenses are fine. It's my retinas that are still screwed. They can't fix them.
Oh, okay.
They're
Well,
still
we'll give you a
connected-
break on
they're
that.
still
then.
connected to- They're still connected to your head. You know, that woman I think is taller laying down than you are standing up.
Those are double Fs minimum. Those are
Anyway.
for fuck's sake, size
Well, congratulations, Alexis, on your new lease on life. Everything will look more beautiful to you now. And
Oh my
All
God! You know, it was like I could actually
Green.
before this eye was fixed. I could hear. We live pretty close to a Navy base, and I could hear the planes flying over, and I could tell which planes they were just by the engine sounds, because there's only so many different Navy planes they fly for the most part. But once the eye was fixed, and I looked up, I was like, "Oh my God, I can see the plane!" And then I go like this with my right eye, and it was like couldn't see anything. I could see.
Are we
it.
having a sweep then now to see how long it takes her to go and buy another trike and another lightning?
Oh, no. I think if I actually bought another bike, as much as I like the Lightning, I really didn't like the trike. It just didn't feel like I mean, it's.
Yeah, they don't.
I mean, they corner completely different. I only
Yeah.
did that because Jeff would ride with me, and then he wouldn't ride with me because he's too busy at work and he's always tired and he wants to relax on the weekend. And so I think if I got another bike, I'd probably get one with an engine, just so people could hear me, because I was always like
Yeah, they
thinking
do.
you got to stay out of people's blind spot. They can't hear a thing.
Mm.
Maybe I'll buy one from Bill.
I rode. Yeah, you can buy your. I still got that Yamaha in the backyard.
Is that the blue one?
I got the red one here. The blue one's for sale too. That's up at Dad's.
How much is the blue one?
Same for both of them. It's like 3,500,
Oh my
3,800.
God! Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Just have to come up and get it, or get not up over.
That
We're about the same latitude.
one's got 17,000 miles on it. The one over here's got 15.
Yeah.
They're barely broken in. These things. They're like them. Yep.
I'll bring them back to Florida every time I need maintenance.
You know what I'll do? I'll just I'll get some vacation time and ride it over to you and fly back.
Is it Harley? Are they both Harleys?
No, they're Yamahas.
Oh, Yamahas.
V-Star 1100s.
Okay. Well, maybe. You never know.
3,500 is pocket change.
Yeah.
Pocket change.
It's not much money, really, for a bike.
It
When you
really
think
isn't that
about
much money for a
when you
bike.
think about the Lightning was 22,000 or something.
Just the taxes, tags, and registration on those two bikes you owned before you could buy this whole bike.
Yeah.
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 No, and you don't ride a real lot, so why spend all that money for something that's
Right.
going to sit and depreciate?
Yeah, and the trike I had to keep on a trickle charger just to keep the battery going because, I didn't ride it that much.
It's always a good idea to keep your bike.
And then with the cataracts, I didn't ride at all, so that's why I got rid of them. It was like, what's the point?
Well, I like Rinkins.
You're like, what?
Rinkins.
What's that?
Well, they're the Ford's version of a cataract.
Oh. Lincoln.
Yeah.
Oh, a Lincoln. I used to own a Lincoln.
Yeah.
It was 1973 Lincoln Continental Town Car. My uncle sold it to me brand new for $2,000.
That's a large vehicle.
It's a very large vehicle. It's like
That's
driving
a
your
land
living room. I love that car. It was a brown with a metallic flake. I can't remember I think 460 something, 460 four barrel. I had to have the engine replaced one time. I threw a rod through it or whatever they call those things. It backfired while I was on the LBJ freeway 635 going around Dallas in a thunderstorm.
You threw a rod in one of those. Those things are like bulletproof.
Yeah, it ruined the engine. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think it threw the block, but it bent it so bad. The guy said that I needed, and he might have been just snowballing me, but it was right at Christmas time, and fortunately, my children were so little they didn't remember that they
If
didn't
you
get many gifts.
if you miss cars from that era, my dad's thinking about selling that '66 Galaxy GTX. By the way,
I thought you were going
Got it
to
painted,
snag
huh?
that.
yeah, he was going to give it to me, but I plan on him being around another 10 years. I'm not waiting. I, but, I mean, that's a beautiful car, and he just did another paint job on it. Because why not? The other one was 2 years old.
I saw a '73 Lincoln Town Car. It was the same color, same everything that I had. Tan fabric interior. It was on a classic car site, and before I could get it, they sold it.
But this is a convertible.
Yeah, I probably never use it. Too damn humid and hot down here.
Yeah, I know it's got no AC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a no go right there.
no, put it in. You can get it put on there. You can get it retrofitted.
I need to get an air conditioner put in my airplane. That's $25,000.
Stop
It'd be
it.
cheaper on the Lincoln.
Oh yeah, way cheaper. But airplanes are like nuts. I mean, it's like they can put them in, but they're. I mean, it's just like you could buy another small airplane for 25 grand.
Get yourself a little portable air conditioner
But it would-
Oh, I've got one.
and a battery
one.
pack. Yeah.
I've got one. It's called an Arctic Air, and I got it from Sporty's Pilot Shop. And you load it up with ice. It's got a bilge pump in it, and I've even got a portable
Yeah, just get a
battery
jacket.
that I put in there. Like a battery pack.
I'm going to follow up. This has a 390, and and they put a Holly 4 barrel in it,
Wow,
and it's got it's a heavy car. That's not
beautiful car.
it's okay, and it's got a white top, and he replaced that, so that's brand new top, and he just had the paint done, but the last time they did a good job on the bodywork because they replaced what little rot there was with metal, but the paint wasn't great, so he just had that repainted like a month ago, and other than that, it's just in spectacular shape.
It's beautiful.
Spectacular.
Anyway, but it
Are you
just sits,
selling it now?
just sits there. Yeah, he would take an offer on it. Just sits there. He doesn't do anything. He got himself another new truck. Sixth one in the last 8 years. To go with the 5 Mustang GTs.
I've just about got my truck paid off.
And the 2 Genesis.
A $78,000 mistake.
Yeah. But anyway,
It's a cool car
you
though.
got married.
What year is that again? 60 what?
66. It's a different experience driving these things. You got to step on the brake a little, stick on the brake a little bit harder. You got to. It's just different. Just the way it.
Power steering or not?
I don't think so.
Oh boy.
What year is it?
You don't need it. I drove it. You don't need it.
66, he said.
66.
It should probably had power steering
It might. I don't know. I can't remember.
because we had
I think it does actually. Not
first
as-
car,
not as
first
original.
car that I learned.
Yeah,
to
but
drive
back then a
on.
lot of them didn't, and the steering wheels are big, and
Yeah,
the way they're geared, you just use your arms more, but
Yeah.
they don't turn.
Or you
hard.
get one of those knobs,
Knob.
Oh, you can have electric.
It's got a
I
red
don't know what they're called. It just looks like a knob.
red
Yeah,
leather
which-
interior. It's all perfect. It's
Cool.
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
You can have
Drive it
electric
in the winter.
fitted.
He had actually put electronic fuel pump in it, and then decided he didn't like it because he could hear it ticking. Tick, 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 tick. It was bothering him. So he put it. I said, Dad, leave it original. Stop messing with this shit. Oh, I'm going to put electronic ignition in it. Leave the points in it. He did it though. He put the electronic ignition in it. So it runs good. So whatever. It doesn't get
Oh,
great. It
is
doesn't
the-
get great gas mileage, by the way.
Is the points, is that the thing when they used to do timing?
Yeah.
I remember my dad doing that with my brothers.
Yeah.
It had like a gun and it had lights that flashed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
You know
I mean,
what's nice about points at the end of the world when the EMP pulse hits everything and everything stops working, they'll keep running it.
That's true.
Good
That's
night,
true.
William.
No electronic ignition. They'll just keep running. But no, he just cleaned the points, but he put the electronic. He's got a
That
trunk.
reminds me.
He's got a trunk big enough for at least 4 bodies. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, nothing. The vehicle news over here is that Dodge is trying. They just opened up orders for the new Charger EV, so they're trying to talk me into it. I went and had a meeting with them Friday to talk to them about it. We'll see. We'll see. It's still a few months off, but the numbers are impressive, and they give you the charger included, of course. They give you the 2nd-gen charger, so the home charger. So
Doesn't Stellantis own them now? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Not reading
we'll
good
see.
things.
Yeah. Well, the problem is I would go Dodge anyway. So I was either going to go with another gas-powered Dodge, or I'd go with the Alfa Romeo, which, newsflash, is owned by Stellantis as well. So,
Is Dominic with the one with the background noise?
Yeah,
he's in the
Dominic's the
mall.
one with the background noise.
Yeah, he's at a Girl Scout jamboree or something.
Yeah.
Eating all their cookies.
I just bought an electric
Toothbrush.
No. I bought a night. I need
I was just
one,
about to say that.
Yeah, no. I bought an electric 1969 Camaro SS.
Wow.
Electric?
Wow.
Yeah.
Remote control.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there under the desk. There it is. Yay!
There it is.
Oh, my
you're not
Lord.
into the slow cars. This thing will go 60 miles an hour.
Wow, with you sitting in it?
Well, no. With me
I
standing.
mean, I know
I'm
you're
getting
small,
this-
but Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not that small, no. But yeah, this is my newest. And I wouldn't have got it except it was really cheap. And when Judy and I first got married, she had a 73 Camaro, and I was going after one that looked like it. But this was offered to me at a rate I couldn't refuse. And
Weren't cars cooler looking back then?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what that looked
yeah.
like.
Don't get me wrong. New car designs are cool in their own way. They're
Right.
They just
they're,
all
they're,
look the
they're
same.
smooth and aerodynamic and space agey and I mean they're neat.
Right.
But there's just something cool about chrome and
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I just
It's got working headlights, working taillights, and yeah, it's so that's my newest. That's the only way I'm ever going to get a 69 Camaro, and I figured everybody's talking all electric, so there we go. I've got an all electric 69 Camaro SS.
Oh, good night, William. Sorry, I didn't see that. William's
Good
leaving.
night, William.
Bye, William.
Ah.
Make sure you buy that.
Night, William.
Buy that case. We found it for you. I expect you to buy it. You should have been around when I was giving away the $25 gift cards. The case would have cost you $15.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he was.
I think he was too.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
Instead, it was spent on something very much more more useful.
I had a guy come look at my dishwasher. It cost $71 for the visit, and it'll cost $535 for the repair. You just buy a new one for less money, which you can.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't priced them lately, but you used to be able to get one for like $300, 350, 400
Oh
bucks.
yeah, easy.
400 bucks. I mean, if you're just the least bit handy, you can put it in yourself, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the portable ones. I used to buy the
Oh.
portable ones.
Dishwashers are nothing to put in.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, no. Well, you got to get it to fit, and you got to, you got to. I mean,
It's
You gotta
not quite a dishwasher, but you know what I installed this? Well, it is today, Sunday. Do you know what I installed over the weekend?
plummet.
Garbage disposal.
No, I put
Another duck pond.
I put a biological, with, I think they call them a biofilter, on
Yeah.
my duck pond. Yeah, it's so cool.
Okay.
Oh.
With a water pump that pumps 1,600 gallons per hour.
So you put the hose in the water, and then you plugged it in the wall.
No,
Sorry. What? You had to do more than that? Wow.
Yeah, you have to put all the different filter mediums in before you turn it on.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
And then the reason
Well,
it's called biological is once the ducks crap in it, that starts the filtration process.
Yeah. The water is crystal clear, and it is so cool. So now what I'm going to get is a waterfall, and I'm going to put dirt and rocks all around.
Hey,
Well, what did
Chris.
you use to
Hello,
filter that? I,
nephew.
mean, because I had a diatomaceous earth filter in my pool when I had it. I mean, is it like that? Is it a powder that you put in that
No, well,
No.
you get activated
occupies the filter?
charcoal something.
This
I'm not
one has
talking to you. She's the one with the pump.
this one
Mark.
has
I've got one on my fish tank as well.
Oh,
No, he's got the koi fish back there.
Your fish pump.
Yeah, my fish tank is exactly the same.
Oh, it is? Okay. So if you installed the one from your tank in her backyard for her duck pond, it would
that's the water pump that goes into
Yeah.
the duck pond. So that's 1,600 gallons per hour.
okay.
Ooh.
All
Okay.
right. Looks
So
like a pump.
the
Yeah.
hose, of course, connects there,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
or something.
that pumps
Hey,
out
mate.
of the pond, and then that goes to the biological filter,
Okay.
which is
Now these are these disposable, replaceable filters, or is it something like
no,
that?
no. It's all it is. It's got 3 different types of sponges. A lot of people use rocks and then stuff and sponges in them, but this is that's what it looks like. It's about 3 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a swim pool filter. It's very similar.
Yeah, it's got an end there.
Swim
That
pool
shows you
filters,
that's-
they use- except they
that-
they can use elements like that, or they can use sand, or they
You
can
see
use
the difference.
or diatomaceous earth.
That shows the different sponges that's on the inside,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're different types of. They're like different porous type stuff on the
They
inside.
got different
What do you do
layers,
to clean
different sizes. A whole. You get like there'll be a coarse, and then there'll be a medium, and then there'll be a fine. But
Right.
Right.
How often do you have to
Yeah.
clean it?
Yeah.
They recommend if your water's got a lot of algae, it's got a UV light in the top of it that goes down into the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a lot of algae once a week, I'll probably not have to clean this thing, but once every 6 months because there's no algae. Because over the pond, I have this other item I bought, which is if I can find it. It's they call it a portable garage or whatever, but it's not like a garage. Anyway, this is what it is, like that.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
So the pond is covered by
Yeah.
this, and there's a cover on 3 sides. So the opening is like where I put the ducks in. Yeah. So then it doesn't have any algae. So maybe every 6 months, maybe I don't know. I just set it up, so we'll see.
Right.
But it's really cool. I mean, it's really cool. It's clean.
And if the algae builds up, you could just dump a bunch of bleach in there.
Well, I'd kill the duck.
Yeah, but
You need to have white ducks.
but Alexa,
Well, the ducks are white. Well, one of them is. There was actually the ducks were both supposed to be white because when I first got the ducks, which was what is today's date? 22nd.
22nd, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
gotta say hi. Hi, Chris Hope. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
Welcome in.
nephew. Hey,
That's great.
Grant.
Yeah, good to see you.
Hey,
Good to
Chrissy
see you.
K.
And he had a 1980 Chevy Camion.
Compared El Camino, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I believe he did. Yeah.
that was the 28th of July.
Hi, Private Island.
So you see they're yellow.
Yeah, but Alexa, if you do, like he says, if you get algae in there, dump bleach in there, it may kill the ducks. But look at the joy you have of raising a whole new brood of them.
Mr. Stay
You
drunk.
can
Hey,
start
doing?
over. Yeah, it's like disposable pets. It's like goldfish
Throw a little shock in there.
or betas. every month you get a new pet. Whee!
Yeah.
Every month a new
Just, this is just shy of 2 months. Look how big they are.
pet.
The one on the right could use a little bleach, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, one of them is white, which they told me they would both be, and then the smaller one is kind of like that taupe tan color.
Yeah, I
So
think there's been some questions needed to be asked back
I
at
was
the
going to
duck
say there's
household.
been something going
I
on in the
think
old
the white one
hatchery.
is a guy, and I think the tan one is a girl. But anyway, the taupe one, her name is Niblet, and the other one is Nibbles.
Is Nibble showing some toxic masculinity? Is that how you know it's a male?
Just so
Yeah.
big. He's massive.
Giddy. Giggity.
That thing is, I mean, he's probably that big around.
You know,
And its
the white,
wingspan is probably 4.5 feet wide already.
Do they
He's
turn on you?
Geese.
You know, when they go like this, they nibble.
Are you sure you didn't buy geese?
Doesn't-
at the
It
duck?
doesn't. It almost looks like a goose, right? It doesn't hurt, but it's on the verge of hurting. But the little one, it doesn't hurt at all. It's kind of funny.
I've heard that before. It doesn't hurt, but it's on the verge of hurting.
Baby.
And while you got me on here, check out this Hummer.
Check out this old fashioned.
That's awesome.
Is that cool or what?
That really is. That is cool.
And then
That's very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
That's a good thing about vinyl, though. You can peel that shit off later. It's not that I don't, it's just I wouldn't want to drive around that in perpetuity. I think forever.
I don't know. I might. It's interesting though because there's a bartender, Rhonda, at work, and she bought a vending machine for vapes, and we're going to allow her to put it in sticks. So she's very excited. She's branching out. She's got herself a little business there. Anyway, so I helped her put that machine together because the antenna wasn't hooked up and da-da-da-da. Anyway, long story short, she actually is paying vinyl wrap guys to come in and vinyl wrap the vending machine because they'll wrap anything apparently, and they're gonna put a pattern on it, this and that. So I asked them while they were there. I said, "You see that truck out there? How much?" And he looked at it. It's about $2,700. That's not that bad. A decent paint job would cost more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how much you gonna stand to make? I don't know, man. I wouldn't invest in anything.
I'm not going to do it. It's to me.
making money.
I'd be scared to death. You put one little scratch on it, it's ruined. Apparently it's pretty sturdy stuff. I don't know. That's what they say.
Mel had his
Truck.
18-wheeler. Yeah, his truck, his commercial truck. His was done in the wrap, and it was really sharp. The thing was, what was sad though, is when he sold it to a guy that was buying it for the company he was going to be working for, and they had to go in there and strip all that vinyl off. But they did it in a day. But I thought it was painted on. I thought he had a custom paint job because he'd been driving it for he drove that for like 15 years with that on it, and didn't show. Yeah, it looked as good as new.
It held up good, huh? Well,
Yeah.
so you all got to see the Hummer. I guess I got bumped.
Yeah, no, we saw the Hummer.
No, we saw it.
We saw the
And
Hummer.
then I was listening to y'all talk, and I go, "Wait a minute, I'm not up there, so I don't know if they saw it or not."
No, we saw it with the trunk.
Yeah.
The trunk.
Yeah, we
fist.
saw
Yeah,
that. And that's where we got
Sorry,
into the
when I
discussion
was
of
making
vinyl
it small, I
wraps.
probably kicked you out by mistake. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
How dare
that was a mistake. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Okay,
So-
honey,
Wait a minute.
oh, here it comes.
I'm sorry! I'm
Enough.
sorry!
That's enough, Harry. That's enough, dear.
I'm
That's
awfully
just fine.
sorry.
That's
I'm awfully sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
Ha
I just noticed Lon was here.
ha.
When
Yeah.
did,
I'm far
when
less
did Reginald
attractive
leave?
now.
Yeah, when did Reginald
shaved.
leave?
He shaved.
He shaved. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
He got a mild tan.
And I got a tan. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
It.
Yeah, you're not white anymore.
I know. Went out and got a black dad. It was crazy. It's a lot easier than you think, apparently.
So I hear.
Yeah, it's super duper easy. Barely an inconvenience. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple more hours out in the sun, and I'll be your shade.
Yeah. Okay. You'll be like a lobster, probably.
No,
That's
I was,
You spent time outside by
I
your
got
down
a
fire.
tan.
my
turn it
neighbors
to a
for
razor.
years thought they're Mexican, and
Right.
they thought I was a Mexican too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They're just like a brother. That's what they were thinking. No, it's not.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe Space Ghost over there would catch you on fire though. If we went outside.
Do what?
Nothing. Mr. B.
I love that Oklahoma do what? That's an Oklahoma. I had an Oklahoma sister-in-law. Do what?
G. G. Do what? G. G.
I didn't always have this hillbilly accent.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I grew up in
really?
Colorado, so I didn't have a hillbilly accent. But then, 43 years here, it kind of rubs off.
I don't think you have a hillbilly accent.
Well, you're from Texas. Hell, we all sound as Oklahoma and Texas are all part of the same.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all.
Except y'all play football worse than we do. But other than that,
Ouch. Oh, man. Yikes.
I was rooting
Feel
for.
the burn.
I was rooting for Arkansas, the Hogs,
the Hogs,
the Razorbacks.
The Hogs. Don't say it. The Hogs.
The Razorbacks.
The Razorbacks. Yes.
Yeah, because Jeff has family up there.
I don't know how they did this weekend. Was it last weekend? They did pretty good. I mean, I think they surprised some people last weekend. Are they in SEC now too?
I don't understand all that stuff. I just watch the game. It's fun. and Dallas sucks. When I lived in Dallas, they were really good in the 80s, but now it's like I don't even care.
They don't suck as bad as the Giants do. I mean, I'm sorry, but the Giants might be the worst team in the NFL, even though they won today.
You just never know which
fighted themselves. So because they won today, we get to put up with Daniel Jones for another month, another week or whatever.
You just never know which Cowboy team's going to show up,
They beat the Browns, so I don't know.
And then Jeff's team is the 49ers, and they lost today.
Did they?
Did they though?
Yep.
Man, what the hell? Bill, I ran around town today. I hope this didn't happen. I hope this just happened while I took a nap on the couch. I have a huge rip in the back of my pants. I mean,
do show. Do show.
That's where somebody used you as a
problem is I go commando, so.
Oh, shit. Do you really?
I mean, all the way. It's like, wait a minute. I won't get you demonetized, but it's okay.
Well, clearly you're about to.
Okay.
I like those colorful little stripy things you have on your jeans.
I think you've got your girlfriend's jeans on.
What is that?
Are those rhinestones on the back?
Are those chic jeans? Chic or whatever? What kind of jeans?
No, these are American fighters, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, you do have a rip.
Yeah, you do have a rip. Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I'm hoping that happened while I was sleeping. I passed it on the couch.
Yeah, because we typically rip our jeans while we're sleeping. I mean, what did you have for lunch? What did you have for lunch, for Christ's sakes?
It's the modern.
Were you hanging out with your friends?
Huh?
It's the modern style. You've got to have your jeans with cups in them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that all Tesla cars have the fart sound built in?
Yes.
Did you know? No, it is. And it took me like 2 months to figure it out. And then I told Jeff, I said, I got it. He goes, what did you get? I said, I figured out why the car farts. He goes, why? I said, it's an electric car with gas. And that's why Elon did it.
Oh.
And every Tesla has it. Yeah.
All the models. Cool. Do you know the Tesla models spell the word sexy?
Yeah. S, 3, X, and Y.
Yep.
The 3 is the backward E.
Yep.
Yeah. I like the Roadster. The Roadster would be a cool car. I'd really love to own an X because it has the Falcon Wing back doors that open up,
I need another drink. I'll be back. You guys talk Tesla and electric cars.
I think your cheeks just
Stellantis and all that. You have at it.
I think it bothered Bill.
Hey, Alexis,
you gotta go rub one out real quick.
You need the registration plate that one girl's got around here on her Mercedes. That's 505 EXY.
What is it again?
505 EXY.
So sexy.
Oh, so sexy. That's a good one.
Yeah.
A friend of mine
Is there a tear in
that lives across.
Do I ever rip in my pants?
No, you're good, Bill.
No, you're good,
Thank
Bill.
God.
Holy
come back
crap,
with one,
though.
we'll
That's
worry,
crazy.
though.
I'll have to start wearing underwear with these pants or just get rid of them.
A friend of mine that lives nearby, he has a license plate. Let me see how it. Hold on, I gotta spell it out. Just a minute. It's OCISLU, and I'm like, what? What is that? Just think of SpaceX. Of course, I still love you.
Yeah.
It's one of those barges that the rocket booster lands on.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I still love you. I thought that's a cool plate. After I didn't figure it out. He told me.
So you love everyone behind you. Nice.
Well, and in front of you too, because we have plates on both ends of our car.
Oh, Jesus. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Except unless you're a motorcycle.
So do we.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's you guys, though. I mean,
But you have really cool looking license plates too. Yours.
Yeah, with like 100 letters on them.
yeah.
It's only
That was in Germany. Yeah.
7.
Seven?
Really?
We have
ours.
Yeah.
You
we have
seven. You
6.
7. No, you can get
Well,
7 in Texas.
Well, we have 7. Yeah, we have some that are 7.
I used to
Hi,
live in El Paso.
Jenkins.
It's 7.
Hi,
At the
baby
moment,
girl.
2 letters, 2 numbers, and 3 letters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the
The
letters
two-
denote
the two
where you're
letters-
from, right?
The 2 letters at the beginning tell you where it
In
was
some
registered.
states, the letters do, but
You gonna go lay down in your
The
bed?
the two numbers tell you which year it was registered in, and then the last 3 letters are just random. So
Well-
if you look at an English car and it's got like RF and then 53, you know that it was in the second half of 2013 that it was first registered.
Would be like May 2003, right?
No, between March. The first half is between March and September, and the second half is between September and March.
Uh,
So it could even be an early 4.
Do they not?
what about
know how to use a regular-
2013?
Here's a custom plate I had
Well,
made.
2003 is 03 and 53. 2013 is 13 and 63. 2023 was 23 and 73.
Oh, okay. 2033 will be 4-3 and whatever.
It'll be 3 and 8-3.
Oh yeah, 8-3.
Makes perfectly sense to me. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here's a
absolutely.
custom plate I had done when I had the flying club, South Texas Flying Club.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then on my other vehicle, I had, which I sold that vehicle when I bought the truck, but that one.
VFR, IFR. Yeah.
Shouldn't it have been South Texas Flying Union?
No, club.
STFU. You don't get it.
STFU.
I heard. I heard that Elon, when he moved to SpaceX, or was it Twitter? Well, it was. I think both. He moved everything out of California, but he put on top of the building in downtown San Francisco, GFU. And a big neon sign and lit it up. I mean, a big sign on top of the building. All of San Francisco, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
No, yeah, I could believe it from him.
I believe it.
I mean,
He's
that
got
was like
fucking
that was the
money.
coolest thing. It doesn't even sound bad when Elon does it.
Yeah. Hey, man,
I mean, I
he's
never
got
say
fuck
that.
you money.
I never say that word.
He's got fuck you money. He can say what the hell he wants, man.
And the SEC is still trying to go after him. He didn't even show up for court the other day. He told them the same thing.
Yeah. Well, he was in a Elon was in a I can't remember who it was, like Amazon or like Jeff Bezos or somebody, and I forgot who it was, and he said you can go F yourself,
Right.
And
Yeah, no, he did it. He did it with
No,
hand
it was-
gestures. He
He
went,
he wasn't talking about Bezos. He was talking
yourself.
about some advertisers.
Yeah,
They were
Oh,
asking-
he didn't actually. He didn't mute it. I mean, he actually said that on stage.
No, he said go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
He told him.
yeah,
but he
I can't-
used hand gestures.
yeah, but he named one person.
It
In
feels like he
that-
named Jeff Bezos, didn't he?
I don't know if it was Bezos.
Oh
or
no,
if it
was it the
There were advertisers that were
Cook?
talking about pulling off of X if you didn't listen to some kind of control over the content.
maybe it was Tim Cook.
Yeah,
can't
that's
remember who
it.
it was.
Yeah,
Maybe it was Tim
yeah.
Cook.
I
Tell him
think
go
it was.
fuck yourself, man.
Yeah, he went. He named the advertiser. Went through that, but he did name and then call. He says and Jim, Mr. Cook, go F yourself. He pointed it directly at him. That's so.
He said, "You think you can control what I put on my platform?
Yeah,
Go fuck yourself.
yeah.
You don't want to advertise with me anymore? Okay,
Yep.
don't.
He doesn't care about it.
No,
No.
fuck no. That's 100 million people that won't see your fucking ad. That's cool. Fine. Go fuck yourself.
Well, he's also, his filters are different than ours, anyways, because he's one of the spectrum autisms, so like what is it, Asperger's or whatever they call it.
Asperger's.
What'd you
Yeah.
call it?
Asperger's.
Asperger's.
Yeah, that's the name they gave it. Not me. That's why I tried to. That's why I try to change it a little bit so it doesn't sound that bad. But yeah, that's what he has, and like a lot of people that have one of the spectrum autisms, most of them are very brilliant. It's just they don't communicate with the rest of the world on the same level.
Well, I don't know if they're all so brilliant, and they don't all have several hundreds.
Well,
of
yeah.
They don't have hundreds of billions of dollars either. But
yeah.
when I hear Asperger, I think of a good dump. I just let go of a couple of Aspergers.
Yeah.
After you went to Burger King.
Anybody know what this is?
It's
Can't see
What is that? Make me big.
Make
Make
it way
me
big.
big.
Well, you're already 6'2". How much bigger do you want to be?
I may as well. You make me big.
It is a crawfish.
Maybe.
It is
Like shrimp.
It's not a crawfish. It's a albino shrimp. It's a albino lobster.
Pretty close.
I want to phone a friend.
It is a. It is a. It's not saltwater. It's freshwater white lobster.
Oh,
Okay.
Isn't it?
Oh,
And the
so
son of a gun, he ate one of our, well, not real expensive fish, but he ate one of our fish that Chef picked out.
That shit
It's
happens.
he. Well, actually, right there it is. See that greenish, yellowish looking fish right there,
yeah.
right below the
An angelfish?
catfish.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
killed
mine
it.
is
when he
Sniffing
was
the cat
eating it.
is sniffing the algae eater's butt.
That's a
See
plecostomus.
that? Yeah,
He-
they're just like
killed it.
dogs. They're just like dogs.
And Jeff
It's like-
goes, "No,
like-
that was my greatest fear." I said, "Well, if that was your greatest fear, you don't have very many fears."
That's either a plecostomus or a hippocastatum.
Oh,
Yeah.
good God. He just comes in, don't he?
Yeah.
Mark, he just slides in with slides in.
Yeah, the
And it
tank
is a
is really. I just put that up too.
Good for you, Mark. Yeah.
We had, well, you can't see me because they got her on the big screen.
Right.
Well, she insisted.
Well,
Yes, of course.
yeah. So while we're at it, my
Yeah.
cat was enjoying the tank.
Oh,
no.
bet.
Oh boy.
You can take
sure
me
the
off.
lobster ate the fish?
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's got a lid.
Mine does that as well.
No, the cat has no access.
Yeah. We
So
had,
let me ask
one
you
of-
guys a question. The places you go into, are they decorating for Halloween already?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, look at
Hell,
this.
they've already got Christmas stuff out here.
Yeah.
This is-
No, we've already got hot
They were
cross buns
putting
in.
the
Why you showed a
Christmas
picture of
out
Lloyd?
the other day when I was in a store.
Hold on. This is at
We're
work.
already celebrating Easter now.
I got a picture of Lloyd.
Well, that's at your place.
Yeah.
That's at your village place. What's it called?
Change his name tag to Lloyd. Oh my God.
got a mini me on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh-oh.
wow.
That's a little too
That's
low.
That's a little bit.
There's something wrong with that part.
That's a little bit suggestive.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right,
see, that's
three-way
just not
action,
right.
baby. Brown chicken, brown cow.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's 12 feet tall. You know, I did just, you know, and it's funny. You said the same thing with that lower head. It comes right out from like your zipper.
Yeah.
Is it? Hey, you want a little head? You know, we set that.
Literally.
And I just got to wonder how many people would buy that for that. First of all, you'd have to be able to fit it. You'd have to have an atrium ceiling. You know, it's 12 feet high.
Yeah.
You know, how many do they make? But it's pretty impressive. And
Put it in
annoying
our
as
living
shit.
room.
It's motion detected. So everybody that walks by, happy Halloween. Now I got to listen. They put it up so early. I got to listen to that for 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I recognized that. I was like, oh, I was there.
Yeah, that's the VIP room.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
We have parties. Yeah.
Well, what you've got to remember, Bill, is that like 5 days after Halloween, it's bonfire night, so you can take it outside and burn it then.
Yeah, no, we're not going to burn it. Be safe for next year, so we're going to annoy the shit out of me next year.
Isn't that Guy Fawkes Day?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, believe me, the day after Halloween, it's coming down. Trust me, it's not.
Devil's Night too. Around here, it's Devil's Night.
We used to call it Mischief Night. Was the day after Halloween? Mischief night because you'd go around, you hit up all the houses that didn't give you candy.
Yeah, it was candy night.
Burn them all down.
Well,
no, we'd box bomb them or whatever.
TPM.
I didn't do that.
Of course not.
Go egging people's houses. You can't do that now. It's too expensive.
No, I've got my own eggs.
Too much.
Eggs are too expensive. You got to use something cheaper like gasoline.
Yeah, Alexis though has her own.
Well, Halloween is just a bastardization of All Hallows Eve.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is the night before All Saints.
All Saints Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just throw diamonds at them instead of eggs. Just throw diamonds at their house.
All these eggs in this big 5-gallon bucket. Look at our eggs from our chickens.
Jeez.
Okay, let's look at Alexis's eggs.
Yeah, look at my
I'm
eggs.
surprised you still have that many.
I know, I'm very fertile.
You're fertile, but there's a bunch of little stones in there. Whatever that is, sawdust.
It's a 5-gallon bucket.
It looks like there's sawdust in between your eggs.
That's what you call
No,
a
that's
5-gallon bucket.
feed.
Okay.
Chicken
That's
feed.
the chicken feed.
We use the same bucket.
I think that was like 22 eggs, something like that. I'm like,
Wow.
dang, girls,
Dang.
you're doing
Go,
good.
girls.
How the hell are you going to eat 22 eggs a
We
day?
give them away to all the neighbors. We don't charge anybody for eggs.
I'm moving next to Alexis.
If I had
Yeah.
3 eggs, I could eat a dozen a day, no problem. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
I can
I
make
put
an
nice
omelet.
omelet, four eggs for a nice 4-egg omelet
Yep.
for breakfast.
Well, yeah, I mean, I must admit I do 5 eggs in an omelet, but yeah.
Yeah.
5 eggs in an omelet. There you go.
I do 4 to 5 in an omelet. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure.
Yeah.
RJ.
Eggs.
Well, I don't
eggs-
have an-
you
I
can
don't
have
have an
eggs
omelet
anytime.
every day.
You can have eggs any time of the day. You
Yep.
know. Yep.
I'm gonna have
Yep.
them right now.
Yep.
Yep.
Usually on a bacon sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Put them on a hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hamburger. Yeah.
We got a breakfast burger on our menu with a fried egg on it. Yep, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh, we're fancy.
fancy.
And
Oh my god, you're fancy.
Yeah, they do that over here some places where they put a fried egg and a hash brown for some reason or other on a hamburger.
So Andrew, since you've owned a Tesla, Andrew thinks that you're in the know. Will there be another Cybertruck version?
Yes. Yeah. There will be.
I'm sure there will, considering how many.
Someday. I mean,
I've
they
seen
got.
the 2025 already, and it's totally different.
Let's hope that thing looks like shit. I've actually seen a couple in the wild recently because
Yeah.
it's funny because
We've got several here in town.
I hadn't seen any, and all of a sudden I saw 2 in 2 days. And seriously, in person, they look like shit. They really do.
We have all of them here. I mean, we Oh my God, I see 5 a day minimum, 5 to 10 a day.
They look
We have
like
one
somebody just like ran out of imagination.
It looks like some of the first, like on Road Warrior, or
sci-fi.
with Mel Gibson and
Mad Max.
Yeah, Road
Mad Max.
Warrior.
Yeah,
Max?
Road
Mad
Warrior.
Max. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
it
not.
looks
They're
like
not
one of
cool. They're not interesting. They literally look like someone had some sheet metal and put it over. Put it over a frame. I don't like them at all.
Yeah, I don't like them either. I don't understand.
Darn, I guess I better cancel my order.
Well, the performance though, the performance redeems it. I remember when I bought my Hayabusa, it was the same thing. I thought it was the ugliest motorcycle ever. But
Yeah,
the
a lot of
performance,
people did.
but the performance, dude, the performance can overcome it, and the Cybertruck has that performance, man. That
Yeah, I
thing
saw
falls
a hit.
ass.
Yeah, I
I
saw a
agree.
hit.
This is
We
not
had
the
real
ugliest
problems
motorcycle ever.
when that rear seat frame snapped and the seat fell off
Mm.
on the Hayabusa.
Oh.
Yeah.
That had a common fault of the seat frame snapping.
You need to quit eating so much, egg sandwiches with hash browns, buddy. You're breaking the seat. Now I had one for years. I got rear-ended and mine got broken like that. But anyway, the performance does kind of,
Oh yeah,
it
185
definitely performs.
Yeah.
Eh. Eh.
Yeah.
The performance, I don't know. Not when you tow something.
No, none of the electric vehicles tow worth a shit, though.
It's
I mean,
exactly right. No, I mean, no, they could tow a shit ton of weight around the block.
Yeah.
Down the,
Until
maybe
the rear end breaks off. Did you see that?
to the next Charger, maybe if you're lucky.
Did you see that?
What?
Whistling Diesel pulled the whole rear end off trying to yank a F-150 out of a mud pit.
Yeah.
With the Cybertruck, he pulled the whole rear end off. Of course, he had busted it beforehand, so you can't just blame all that on the Cybertruck.
Is that
He
the
dropped
one
it
where,
like 6 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that the one where they were jumping it and doing?
Yeah, no. What he did was, didn't he like back it off a trailer?
He backed it off the trailer off the back.
Right.
And then he dropped it off a concrete divider or something like that. Bam! And then he went to go try to pull a F-150 out of a mud pit. Pulled the piece right off. So,
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I mean, I'm not sure. Who's got it right? In my opinion, Dodge. They have a V6 in theirs, and it all it does is charge the battery. So the V6 in the truck, all it does is charge the battery.
It's,
so
it's kind of a hybrid. It's kind of sort of a hybrid without putting the gas to the wheels.
Right.
Yeah.
700 miles to the tank, buddy. 6 to 700
miles. Let's see if it has any electrical problems when it comes out. Stellantis.
Yeah, the McLaren P1 was like that.
Yeah.
That just had an engine for charging the batteries up.
A 6-cylinder engine for charging the battery. I like those videos where the guy runs out of he's got a Tesla and he runs out of power, and he's asking the guy for gas, and he opens. I need gas. I'm out of battery power. You understand it's a Tesla, right? We can't put. Yeah, no. I need gas because I'm out of electrical. And then he opens up the hood.
And the front.
Not the whatever it is. And there's a generator in there. There's a Honda generator. And he fills it with gas and charges his vehicle. That's pretty.
I took a picture of my Tesla one time in front of a gas pump.
Yeah.
I also took a picture of my Livewire where the gas price sign was. I sent it to a friend of mine.
Hey, you know what? The thing is, they're putting in a bunch of superchargers around here. We'll see where it goes. I think it's fool.
They actually do it. How many billions of dollars did they apportion the government for that? And they put 8 of them in so far.
Well, no, not to defend these clowns, right? Not to defend these clowns. The wheels turn slow, right? So they. Well, hey.
A couple of years to put in a charger. Come on,
they're being built. You got to get, dude. Have you never built nothing in the U.S.?
No, it's not just the building of it. It's the local infrastructure to be able to service these chargers. That's the problem. They don't have the local grid to be able to service them properly.
Oh, there's a lot wrong with chargers. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying the complaints about building them with a lack of alacrity has a lot to do with
Alacrity.
putting the
Look at you using alacrity. The guy with the hand puppet uses the word alacrity.
Permits and shit. It's insane what it takes to build something, man. I'm on construction sites every day, and it's amazing how long it takes to get.
They've
something
built them. They've got the blueprints. They know what to do. It's just doing it. It's just spending money. It's finding the places to put it and finding the places to put it that you're not going to affect the local grid.
There's all kinds of bullshit.
Where people are going to have. Don't put your lights on this morning. People have to charge their cars.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea. I'm saying
this could be putting nuts on top of a carburetor.
No, they're putting the cart before the horse, so to speak. Right. What they should be spending the money first is on the power grid. On the power grid. Yeah. And the power grid has needed attention for decades, even before the electric car.
Oh yeah.
They should be strengthening and improving our power grid, and then making it so that it can take the heavy load that's going to be put on it if we actually go in whole hog on these cars. And we're building the cars first that have the need before the source is actually there is idiotic.
Well, right.
Now for the few people here and there and far and few between that are buying them, comparatively speaking, to gas power, I know they're selling Tesla sells a lot.
Right.
I understand it. But really, overall picture, how many millions of gas-powered cars versus thousands of tens of thousands of Teslas, even a couple million Teslas, they're okay because the rank and file don't have them yet. What if everybody had them? I mean, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere. You'd be waiting for days to get your car charged up because we're just
if all gas stations were electric.
Well, and if I had
a long way to,
and if I had, if, but they're not.
No, I'm not proposing it. I'm just saying that
they need to improve the battery
how many
system.
Trillions of dollars is that going to cost? It's just.
We've got charging stations.
A gas station is a gas station because it has a tank and you could put gas in the ground. You can't put electricity in a tank in the ground to charge the cars. You have to have a grid to supply it. And by the way, that just makes it, as far as security is concerned, that makes us hella in trouble as far as if there's a war and there's an EMP pulse, like we were talking about earlier, and then everything shuts down.
Yep.
Everything shuts down. Every single thing.
Then we really will be in the horse and buggy day.
Yeah.
It really is nice though to get free charging at the house.
Oh,
I'm saying, man, there's some benefits though. I'm not, I try to look at both sides of every argument.
Those benefits are there now because of government money, by the way. So they're not none of those benefits are permanent or sustainable.
Check that out.
I mean, that's great that you're able to do that now.
Cheaper. It is cheaper. I ride with Billy all the time. It is damn cheaper to go 200 miles in this Tesla than it is to go 200 miles in my car.
In your car?
Way cheaper. Yeah.
What if you had a car that got 45, 50 miles a gallon on the highway?
Okay.
A hybrid.
I'm just saying you can go that route. Or what about a hybrid? You got hybrids that can do that now. Use a little gas.
Who fuck wants that though?
But I mean, what I'm saying is,
I can get 320 miles on my Tesla.
Yeah.
Like I said, anything free is being supplied by taxpayer money, and it's only temporary.
Those are the only benefits.
The free for the house is because we have Tesla as for our home energy provider.
Yeah,
and
they don't
so
do that in Oklahoma.
Well, if you take Tesla as your home energy provider here, you get free charging at your house, but it's not actually 100% free. I think they charge us $25 a month for that service. So you're paying $25 a month for all the charging you want.
Yep.
But
again, if it's a money losing proposition, it's not forever.
Oh, it's not money losing because they're making money on the house.
No. I'm talking about you're talking. If Tesla has to provide more than $25 worth of energy, and they're only charging $25 for it, it's a promotion. It's not sustainable.
Yeah, because the company will start losing money over a period of time, and they'll have to suspend that or raise the price to a exorbitant amount, sort of like StreamYard did when they were $21 a month to get started, and when they sold to another company, they started jacking us around all of a sudden.
Well, even a supercharger is less money. In fact, the app shows you what the difference is between, like right there. Let's see. So this month, I compared to charging, I've saved $160 if I had to buy gas.
Yeah.
So it shows you the comparison of what it is.
You lose
I've
that
only
in time
spent
now.
I don't
It'll be on
believe it.
Bill's side a little bit. You lose that in time.
I've only spent
I don't
6
believe any of it.
cents.
I don't
For-
believe those apps. I don't believe any of it. I really don't.
Yeah.
Depends on
I
how
think,
many
I think they play with the money.
miles they use.
I think they play with the money. How do they know how much how much you would have spent on gas, and how much was
You know
gas?
how many miles you went, homie? They know how many miles you went.
Yeah,
It's all about
They
miles per
don't know
mile.
what car you run
A
again.
mile.
How,
How
how
do they
much?
know how
How
many
much
miles
is
to the
gas
gallon your car
in
will do?
Texas?
on a comparable size car is what they're basing that on.
Right.
How much is gas a gallon down there in Texas?
An average, it can go anywhere from 276 to 301, 305.
It's pretty cheap.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
we're
very
in the
cheap down there. But
Ours
270s
in
here.
town right now is 255 a gallon.
wow.
We should be 25 cents a gallon. We have the refineries right across town and the port. I mean, they don't have to transport it anywhere. Just drive it across town.
Now the
Yeah.
difference between that and what you pay is government taxation.
Government
Oh, yeah.
taxes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was pretty excited that I
Government
paid
taxes off of
$2.89
fuels and-
at the Sam's
$2.89.
Club. At the Sam's Club.
Yeah.
To get the $2.89, it was 30 cents a gallon cheaper than at the local gas station.
Yeah, I pay $4, but I put premium in. I always
No,
put,
$4 for premium is cheap, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's cheap now because the election's coming up.
Yeah.
Trust me, watch. It happens every cycle.
Yeah, it does.
A month or
Doesn't matter
two
who's running.
Yeah, a month or two before the election, all of a sudden the prices just drop down. It's amazing.
Right, it's amazing.
Ours is just
Well,
bloody.
they hope that you'll forget what went on 4 years ago.
Or 3
Or 6 months ago.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we will. That's the problem. We got goldfish brain. You know that both parties right now, the Democrats, and I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but the Democrats right now are running like Trump never was president and Kamala Harris wasn't in office. That's
They're
how
running
acting right
no,
now.
they're running like Trump is president now. They're talking
Oh, no.
about we can't
Let me get my
have
thought.
four more years of this. It's like
No,
you're in
let me-
office now.
Yeah. No, let me
What the hell are
complete
you
my thought
talking
though.
about?
They keep trying to act like if Trump becomes president, he's going to do this, and this, like he's never been president, like it
Right.
did
Yeah,
already
oh my
happen.
God,
And none of this
it's the
shit
end of
happened.
democracy.
End of
Yeah,
democracy.
no, it's going to start World War III. He's going to put all black people back in slavery. He's going to,
Yeah.
you know, he's going to whip up the Constitution.
And I wonder
But
why
he- he
lunatics
been president
want to
before.
shoot at him because
Yeah.
they think they're
Right.
saving the world.
That's not my point.
Did you,
They're acting like he was never president before, like we don't already have
Right, exactly.
experience.
But they're
And we
also
already know what
acting, they're also
Kamala's going to
acting
be
like
like.
they're also acting like they haven't been in charge for the last 4 years.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Did
it's
you
like
hear-
That's what I'm saying.
we can't.
They're acting like
Tim,
none of
Tim
these
Walsh
people are
just said
ever
it.
in
We
office.
can't have 4 more years of this. And he
Yeah,
actually
we gotta
said it
turn
recently.
the
He's like,
page.
what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
She's
like
in
Kamala
office
just fell
now,
No,
right
she just fell off a
now.
coconut tree. Don't you know? She just
Did
fell
What are
off
you
a
going to do
coconut
to
tree.
lower the prices of food and all the? Well, let's start with
Energy.
this. I was
gonna talk
raised
about
in a
our
middle
grass.
class
Right,
family.
raised in the middle class, and we
Yeah,
had nice
with a
lawns.
nice yard,
We had nice
people
lawns, yeah.
just
We were
ride
proud of
your
our
yard.
A single mother, single colored
She's
mother, a
brainless.
person of color.
Did you guys hear what Walt said, or her running mate this weekend? Or Friday?
Which time? I mean, the
Compound
guy.
Tim.
He said he's up there and he's doing his speech. He says, and we cannot have 4 more years of this.
I just said that twice.
Yeah. I didn't know you were
Yeah,
quoting him.
don't listen to me at all, please, Lloyd.
I heard you.
Well, don't listen to
No,
Bill.
now, in all honesty, I heard you say it, but I didn't hear you say who had
I
I
said
missed
Tim
the.
Walz. He just
Okay.
said that at a rally.
Well, there was six.
We
Yeah,
can't continue
exactly.
like this. We can't have 4 more years of this. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? He hasn't been in office for 4 years. He's dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. They're acting as if they've never been in charge, and neither has Trump. Like everybody just came in on a rocket from outer space, and they're running for office. That's how they're
Well,
acting. That's the
Walton
funniest
Harris
part.
may did.
Well, they
Maybe
did come from outer space because look, they're talking about the death of democracy, and the person that's running didn't win the primary. They just placed her in there because they didn't like the chances. The guy that actually got
They put Hillary in there.
the guy that got 14 million votes in the primary, who was running. Well, we're doing really badly in the polls, and you're stammering and stuttering, and we've been lying about your mental acuity for the last 2.5 years. So we're just going to stick Kamala in there, who's never won anything as far on the national stage.
Mhm.
Hey man, the way they did Bernie Sanders when Hillary was running, dude.
Yeah.
The thing is,
This
the
isn't new.
Democrats know they've already locked up like almost 50% of the vote, irregardless of who's running against Camilla,
Right.
or how terrible of a job
Yeah.
she's done.
Yep.
So all they got to do is pull a little bit more, and
Pelosi said it. Pelosi said they could run a soup can with a D on it or something. She said something like
pretty
that.
much.
You just put a D on it, and they're gonna
Yeah,
get
well,
a certain
nobody's
percentage of the
locked.
vote.
Nobody's locked anything up. That's
Well,
for
I
one.
mean,
And
that's like,
the polls are horseshit.
it's
Seriously.
like Missouri about 20 years ago when Missouri elected a dead guy as senator.
I thought all
Hillary
senators were
Clinton
drunks.
was leading Trump in the polls by 6 to 8.
I am not seeing anything.
No,
Yeah,
you,
Mark.
you almost
No,
got
Mark,
banned. You almost got banned for life last week.
Yeah,
I know.
because I'm a middle ground guy. I
You
don't like
are-
either
yeah.
candidate personally. I don't
Well-
like either one. I wish Tulsi Gabbard was running. I wish somebody I wish
Well, the
Vivek
thing
Ramaswamy was running. I wish any
It-
number
it's
of people
like
were
with
running. I would
me,
take
I-
Gavin
Here's the
Newsom
thing:
over
those two
fucking
people
Kamala Harris.
those 2 people you mentioned are going to have a role in
Right.
his government. If
right.
elected.
Sure.
And
I wish Gavin Newsom was running. I would take Gavin Newsom over
Oh,
fucking
hell no.
Kamala Harris.
Oh fuck!
No,
no.
I'm
My God,
serious.
no.
No
I'm
way.
serious.
Oh, no.
in
Over
hell.
Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris?
Over Kamala Harris?
No, Kamala Harris. Her problem is
Kamala Harris
she won't do anything. Unfortunately, Gavin Newsom, he would do shit.
Yeah.
He would try to do
Yeah.
stuff, and he would just make it worse. He would turn.
He's nowhere near
He
as
would-
radical as fucking
He would
Kamala.
try to make the U.S. like California. And look at the shape
He's
California.
not alone. Not to stick up for Gavin Newsom of all people, but he's not alone. Their entire
Oh, I know.
government in California
I know.
is super left. So the governor only has so much power anyway. You know what I
I
mean?
think they should give California back to Mexico.
How does
anyways.
anybody vote for her? But she just
Or back to
just
Spain.
2.5 years ago, she said she could just or 3.5 years ago when she was in California, she could go into your home and make sure that you're properly storing
Inspect
your
your
weapons. She said no fracking. And she's lying about that too. Oh, I made it very clear during the debates that I said I would never frack. That's not what she said. She said Joe Biden said he would never frack. She never said she wouldn't. Actually, when she was asked about it, she said she would ban fracking.
Yes.
I mean, how does anybody vote for this person who's just and anything Trump is? That's why you know what he shouldn't even put his policies out there because she'll just copy them. No tax on tips. No tax on tips. No tax on Social Security. Wait, she's going to come out with that one next.
No tax on overtime is the one I like. No tax on overtime.
No tax on overtime.
Yeah, I work a lot of fucking overtime, son.
Don't you think in the next 3 weeks or so she's going to say the same thing? But here's the difference: here's the difference. He'll actually do it.
Right.
He'll actually do it.
I'll give him credit for that.
She'll talk about it. She'll never
credit for that.
never
He
fuck.
said the stupidest shit ever, and he will implement it. He will try to implement it. So I'll give him that. I will give him that.
Yeah.
He will. It don't matter.
Well,
I'm not talking about the stupid shit. I'm talking about the things we just talked about. He will actually.
No, I mean, period. Whatever he promises, he's going to try it.
No, he's not. He's not full of crap.
No,
The stuff
whether
you're
he's right
talking
or
about-
wrong, he's going to try.
Well, we looked at it, and our economists have decided, as much as I'd like to try to do this, we really can't at this time.
Yeah.
But hopefully,
Really
in the
just
future,
drop it. Hey, you still waiting for that cancer cure from Joe Biden, right?
And Elon coming in and cleaning up all the
These
You know, all the
people
overspending in the government and the fraud.
She's for a
They're talking
wall
about-
now. She's for the wall now. She called it a misogynistic medieval
Xenophobic.
xenophobic. But she said it was all about his ego putting up that wall and his challenging Mexico. And now all of a sudden, oh yeah, we need a wall. You know, because he built a good section of the wall, and she's actually done photo ops in front of a section of the wall. Wow, California. So what the?
Well,
Sorry.
I personally like her new campaign slogan.
I'm not Trump.
No, it's no, it's she's real
I'm not Joe or Trump.
honest and sincere about it. She says, "I won't let you down because I screwed Willie Brown."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cackles make knee pads.
Yeah.
camel
Same.
toe Harris.
I got problems with both of them. I'll be honest. With you.
Well,
Of course, you're going to have problems with any candidate. With any candidate is not going to press all anybody's buttons. They're just not. They can't be all things to all people.
I
But
personally think we need somebody younger, and I was hoping that he wouldn't run.
but with one of the candidates,
Ron DeSantis, Ron DeSantis, but
one of the candidates, you know what you're going to get because he's not.
he's already done it.
They
Yeah.
keep calling him a liar. They keep calling. He's lying about this. He's lying about that. Bullcrap. What the fuck's he lying about? Everything he talked about doing, he either did or tried to do.
Right.
Everything.
they
Each
stopped
time.
him, including her. they stopped him. They're the ones that blocked the wall being built, and he had to go around a roundabout way to get the money.
The
because
Biden
she
administration
voted
has been
against it.
selling the
Selling the
materials
wall.
that have been laying there for years for pennies on the dollar. Just getting
Yeah.
rid of it. People don't even know that story. That's a true fact. There's
No,
just
yeah,
been
yeah.
materials sitting on private and public land that have been just sitting there, just rusting away,
Rushing away. Yeah.
so they just started selling it for pennies on the dollar.
I tell you what, if Trump wants my vote, all he has to say is flat tax. He's getting there with the no tax on tips. He's getting there with the no tax on overtime. No,
Hey, the no tax and Social Security has got me, baby.
Well,
Yeah.
and the
No tax and
IRS,
Social Security will probably get me to retire about a year earlier.
yeah.
Seriously.
And
Flat
the IRS union is now supporting Harris. So
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
I
I've seen
wonder
You
why.
want to increase the job market?
yeah,
Get more seniors to be able to afford to retire.
yeah.
no flat.
Now get young people who will actually work. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah. Well,
Well, this is true also.
Yeah, convince
You're
young
not
people to
telling
work.
me
Good luck
anything.
with that one.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
you're
There-
really
I-
not telling me anything when it comes to getting kids. You want to give them shifts? No, I don't want to work. No, I want to go out. No, I don't want to work. It's totally
$25 an hour is what we're paying right now. Coming off the street, you don't know shit, and we will pay you $25 an hour.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have tools. We're buying their tools, son. We're buying their tools. They don't know dick, and we're paying $25 an hour to walk in off the
Yeah.
street.
Yeah.
$25 an hour, dude. I didn't make $25 an hour 5 years ago.
I never
What
did that.
bothers me, I got a couple of new young kids that will come in anytime I ask them to, and I'm like thrilled and thanking them and thinking, oh, they're the best things in sliced bread. That should be the not the
That should be
exception.
the norm.
That should be the norm.
Yeah.
When they gave me more hours when I was a kid and I was trying to get some money in my pocket, I was excited. Baby, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Bells on. My mom's having a thing at her house and we want to be there. Oh, it's my mother's birthday. I got to take the whole weekend off. I got to go on this weekend. The whole weekend for his mom's birthday. And he's a good one, by the way. I
don't know, man.
I just
There's a new game coming out.
I know.
I gotta
I
take a
don't
day
want
off.
to. I don't want to turn into a worker. One told me recently, I don't want to turn into a worker drone. I
want my life to mean-
I value my off time and my my rest time. Actually, told me that
Yeah.
because I wanted to put him on 5 days a week. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. And he lives at home with his parents.
I want my
His
life
mother
to
was in,
equal
by the
out
way. She
more
said,
than my
his
job.
mother was in, and she told me, "No, you use them whenever you want, as much as you need, and then try to do it." These kids, it's just unbelievable.
That's just
Imagine
horrible.
that. Mom wants him out of the house.
Yeah.
Wants him to
I
learn
want him to make his own goddamn money.
Learn some responsibility and turn into a man.
Yeah.
I know that
Or
was
he'll be at
sexy.
home till he's 40.
I'm sorry.
You let them.
Learn to be an adult, not man.
Yeah.
Adult.
Yeah. No, it is sad. It is sad. And try to ask them to get off their phone 5 minutes, long enough to, to do something. They'll quit at the drop of a hat. You just look at them cross-eyed. I got 3 guys that come in at 8:01 every morning. I'm like, look, fellas, you got to be here before 8 o'clock, ready to go to work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Every day, come squealing in. I'm like, dude, how hard is it to get up 5 minutes
I
sooner?
was
A few
always
minutes late. The same kid's a few minutes late every day. 1 or 2 minutes every day.
Yep.
And he's proud of the fact that he comes that close.
Yeah. If he gets there on time one day, he wants to throw a party for
He
him.
lives like 10 minutes from there.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you? Seriously.
My dad taught me that if starting time was at 8 o'clock and I wasn't sitting out in the parking lot by 7:30, I was late for work.
Yep.
Yeah.
7:30 is a little insane. 7:50 is fine.
I get to work 15 minutes early
when
every
I
day.
was working at the post office, I lived an hour away from work. And
10 or 15 minutes.
always, I still always got there at least a half an hour early.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen on the way there. You can
Exactly.
get a flat. You can get a flat. You can get stuck in an accident. Instead of I'm going to be a half hour late because there was an accident on the highway.
Right.
Well, then
And that's the reason they taught us to get there.
Well, you
that
know what?
early.
I don't get to not open my doors because there was an accident on the highway down the road. People don't understand the responsibility they take when they take a job.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't care what you're getting paid. $25 an hour or $15 an hour. It doesn't matter. It's a commitment.
It's a responsibility.
Yeah.
No, I like the
I like
ease in
to
too. I don't like to
work
come squealing in. Oh, sorry, Mark. What?
So long as I started somewhere between 7:30 and 10 o'clock, I started at the time I clocked on.
I just show up whenever I feel like it. Basically, what you just
English.
said.
That's English, man. That's the English.
Well, you can do that when you're retired.
No, it was flex time. We had to start between 7:30 and 10 o'clock.
It is a
Of anything
different
from
thing.
half
3
an
hours,
half
45
an
minutes.
So an
2
hour
hours
and
and
a
45
half
minutes.
of lunch between 12 and 2:30.
Dude,
You know what?
Finish Europe, man. I
Anytime
used to live in
between
Germany.
half-
Wait to put that on my
7
sign
o'clock.
on the front door. We will open tomorrow at 10 o'clock, probably to 11, maybe possibly 11.
Yeah. Well, I work for the council. you see.
It depends when Mark feels like getting off the couch.
I work for the-
I'll put that right on the sign.
I work for the council. We worked a 7-hour day. So
Europe. Dude.
35 hours a week, 140 hours in 4 weeks. If I worked 154 hours, I got those extra 14 hours in the next 4 weeks as 2 days off.
Europe.
Europe.
Dude, how many days a year do you guys get off? It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
I got
Probably about 2 months.
35 days. That's 7 weeks.
Yeah, in England used to rule the world. Look what happened.
Yeah.
Plus, I didn't work. I didn't work weekends. I didn't work bank holidays.
Well,
Look what happened. I mean, the sun never set on the Union Jack.
Yeah.
Now the Union Jack might be up in the morning, but might be up in the afternoon. We'll get it up there.
No, it's
It'll go up
You work
sooner
for
or
local
later.
government.
Well, I got to take Jeff to work tomorrow bright and early, so I'm going to sign off.
Okay.
Bye, Alexis.
It was a pleasure having you on.
Thank you
here,
for
Jeff.
coming in.
I was trying to hang out for the outro song, but
Okay, you know what? We can do it. It's been 2 hours. What do you think, guys? You want to clock
Yeah,
out?
pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah,
But the whole
that's
Europe
about
thing.
all right, then
Just
we can all wave.
basically,
Okay.
it's
All right. Wait.
flipping
I wasn't
insane.
trying to end the show, though. You guys were really rocking and rolling.
Well, I
We'll
know
save it for
we're
next
just
week.
all bitching at this point.
No, man. These
It's
guys
nearly
in Europe.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming,
amazing to
and
get
we hope
anything
you
done.
will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.
We're still live. I just didn't want to make her feel bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Now everybody dropped out.
Yeah, anybody who want to stay, they can go home. We're still
No,
on.
I lived in Germany and I was married to a German. And if you got laid off, you got 100%. I mean, she could take like a month off, a voluntary layoff of some kind. And, I was like, just what? The amount of time they got off paid. I was like, yikes. I get 6 weeks now for vacation. I thought I hit the lottery.
Yeah.
After 25 years working there, and now I get 6 weeks off. I get 6 weeks of vacation.
I know back when Queen Elizabeth was still alive, I know that all of the Commonwealth countries, they had a holiday every time she changed her knickers, so they got off on those holidays.
Yeah. Pink Bloomers Day.
Yeah. It happened about 6 times a year. Yeah.
You guys did want to stay on, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't care.
We'll put another half hour in.
When I start snoring, it's time for me to go. So
yeah.
When you start what?
No, it's a different culture. We were, and you know what? In a way, they're right. In a way, they're right. We work ourselves to death, man. When you go on a construction site in Germany, for example, it takes 3 people to dig a fucking hole, and 4 people to dig a hole. It's almost as bad here, but it's worse. They have so much safety, all the safety stuff they got to do and shit in Europe. It's like, wow. I'm surprised they get
Europeans and their safe working conditions. How dare they?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, though, it is insane what they have to go through to break ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chapter 8.
We fooled you, Joe. We're still here.
Hi, Joe.
Bye, Joe. When I was
like 4 people in the chat. What?
Did I go over the top of somebody?
No, we weren't listening to you. You're okay.
Okay. Well, when I was a kid, when we walked uphill in the snow barefoot, but anyways, I got
in Oklahoma. You're walking in the snow. Okay, continue. This ridiculous.
And the cardboard box in the middle of the
street. They do get snow up there every now and then.
We get ice up here too. Yeah, we get snow. I had 24 inches out my back door one winter. But anyway,
you got 24 inches in your back door?
Yeah, 2 black guys standing there. But please continue.
Anyways, when I was a youngin'. One summer I worked with my older brother, and it was a union job. We did construction insulation, cold chill pipes, steam pipes. We did the insulation. Well, on those cold chill pipes, because it was union, we had a specific way to put them on. They were preformed fiberglass with a paper outer liner. So you snapped it over the pipe. Yeah, and if you already let's say this was the second or third one in a row, you slid it up against the next one. You went and you put approximately every 3 inches a staple in that flap, and then between the two pieces of insulation, the tubing, you had to wrap this. It was just a foil wrap, and then fold it over, and then you had to use 3 staples. Not 2, not 1, not 4. The union required we put 3 staples in that damn little 1-inch piece of paper. It's like that was crazy doing that job because why 3 staples? What the hell? But and then every 10th one we had to go through and put some Teflon coating on there that waterproofed it so that if a pipe broke, it would stop when it hit that barrier. And that was, it saved a little bit so they could go right to, oh, yeah, it's over there, yeah. So, and they only had a short section instead of having to take all the insulation off for 10 miles of pipe and look for the damn leak, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crap they had you do just to, damn dog.
Well, I'll tell you what. I do fire door drop tests. So, if anybody doesn't know what fire doors are.
When I first went to work for the post office, as a truck driver, they would have you drive with someone else for the first week or two. And the guy that was training me, He told me to go pre-trip the truck. No problem. I've been a truck driver for many years. I went out there pre-tripped the truck. When he come out there, I told him, I says, well, the damn thing's low on oil. He's like, how do you know that? I'm like, I checked the oil. Well, you're not supposed to do that. That's the mechanic's job.
Yep.
I'm like, no, that's the driver's job. That's part of your pre-trip.
Yeah.
Not two staples. Three staples.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that came into my mind when you were
That was
talking.
perfect, though. That was funny. Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Don't forget, they got to get a shrubbery also.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want the shrubbery.
Oh, not the lupins again. What am I listening to, Lloyd?
Yeah, that's my damn dog. Hang on a second. I'll get her shut up.
That's not a dog. It's a damn dog. Damn it.
It's an overgrown mouse.
Wow, how come he goes to black and white almost when he what the fuck happened? He turns off his mic and then he it's 1954. Thou shalt count to
Oh,
three.
God. Arm's eating a banana.
Oh, more, no less. It's funny. The color came back. Its color came back.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's just the camera, I guess, in the. Yeah, I'll pick her up so she'll be quiet now. Hopefully.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Well, she's spoiled, is what she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just keep barking until he picks me up.
Look, the ears are back. She's not happy.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Yeah, shut her up. Yeah. Yeah. She was Judy's. Well, both of these dogs are brother and sister, but they're like, they're from two different litters, but full brother and sister. If you piss on that car, I'm going to kill you. He's down there sniffing my 69 Camaro SS, and it's like, I'll kill you for that.
Thank goodness you finished that sentence. I sitting there sniffing my septum, sniffing my whatever. Hold him up. Let's see him. Come on, he's cute.
Yeah, this is Peaches. This was Judy's.
Yeah. Hello, Peaches. Here,
man.
Peaches.
Chihuahuas.
Peaches.
Yeah. She's like, okay, but yeah, she's got a brindle color.
Chili relleno tacos.
But
I speak to him in
Yo
Spanish.
quiero.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero.
Yo quiero
Paris
Taco
Hilton
Bell.
in that commercial, man. They sold more chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, this is Judy's. We got her brother, and she was in love with him. But when she saw this little gal, it was the last one she asked for, and I said, "Oh, all right," and it slept with her. Still sleeps on her side of the bed, which in the mornings can scare the hell out of me because I'm half awake and I'm seeing movement on Judy's side of the bed, like, oh, I better get up because she's trying to get up, and I turn over there and it's a damn dog. Like, oh shit, So yeah, that kind of stuff. She kind of freaks me out at times, especially if the TV has somebody that sounds like her, like Judy did. Like, what the hell is going on here? It's like, oh, okay, but yeah.
You fall asleep with the TV on.
Oh
One
yeah,
of those guys.
Good afternoon, sir, and how are we?
Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the most hilarious.
Hey, any of you guys seen
Tis but a flesh wound.
Have any of you guys seen the first episode of The Penguin?
No, I thought about watching it. Is it any good?
It is. It's fairly good. Yeah. Yeah, it's really on the same level as what the Batman was. It's got that dark, and it's the same guy that played the Penguin on that too. So
right. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell, yeah. Doesn't look like him, Doesn't look like some Irish guy, but
Colin Farrell. It's so crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good. It really is. And so I watched it. I don't know if there's 2 episodes, just one. I can't remember now.
Have you watched Agatha All Along yet?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yep.
I'm not watching that horse shit. Is it any good?
It doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense.
It sounds stupid.
It kind of is. I mean, to start out, it was really interesting because she had no clue of where she was, and she was a police detective. And I'm going, what the hell is going on here? And when she
like WandaVision, same thing. I thought WandaVision was. Well, I didn't watch all of WandaVision. I got through like 2 episodes. I'm like, yeah, this is stupid. I'm out.
At the end, when Wanda became the Scarlet Witch, she took all of Agatha's powers.
Right.
And then she was thrown back into that town that was in WandaVision. And she's trying to get her powers back. But at first, she's a police detective. And, it's like, where the hell did that come from? But
so they're still doing the episodes, kind of like where it's going to be Dick Van Dyke one week and FBI the next week, or Mod Squad or something.
No, it's not like that. It's just because they've already started getting ready to do their quest. Yeah. So it's just weird.
Yeah, I heard what it's about, but I'm just like,
oh, look at that. Yeah, it looks like almost.
Taco Bell. Now you can get 2 tacos for just 99 cents.
Man, those were the days, dude. I used to run tacos for everybody in the barracks. I would walk into Taco Bell and order like 200 tacos on Taco Sunday. When they were like, what were they? Were they 2 for $1? It might have been 2 for $1.
I think so on their specials, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I used to go in there and order like 200 tacos.
Right now, get a crunchy, cheesy Mexicans when you buy a large drink.
Those aren't any good anymore. I tried them when they came back. They're horrible. The Mexican pizza. I used to love those things.
Hey, Lance. How you doing?
Hey, Lance.
I went to Fort Smith.
Lance, all we got to say about this whole stream is Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero.
Yeah.
Yo quiero Taco Bell, senor.
But the restaurant down there where Mel lives over in Fort Smith, after we got through working on my cars, it was Taco Tuesday, and we got our tacos for 99 cents, and they were good. Because there's a regular Mexican restaurant, but they have 99-cent tacos on Tuesdays. So, anyways,
that's not bad considering around here. I went and got tacos. Me and Billy went to get tacos in Miami. Okay, and it's some famous taco restaurant. I don't know. Bill might know where it is, but I can't think of it. And I'm not exaggerating. The tacos were like this fucking big. I mean, they were like half tacos. They were like this big. You got 3 of them, and it was like $20 or something like that. Ridiculous. Now they had premium ingredients. I got like prime rib in mine, and and they had like shrimp or lobster or whatever you wanted in them. But they were like this big. And they called that a deal too. It was like $20-$25, something like that.
Yeah,
3 little bitty tacos.
It's all gotten expensive. We
work.
We have chicken tacos. They're like $11-$12 for 3 of them, but they're full size.
It's about 3 here.
I like mahi tacos. You ever have that? It's mahi.
Mahi. Fish tacos. Giggity.
Giggity.
Fish tacos.
Fish tacos. You know what? I actually like tuna. Not tuna fish in the can, but fresh tuna. Yeah, fresh tuna taco. It's awesome.
Oh.
Hey Lloyd, you should since you're gonna start taking 24 inches in the back door, you should start the grumpy vlogger OnlyFans. The grumpy vlogger OnlyFans, dude.
Oh,
hey, it might be a market. You never know. There's a kink for everybody. You know what I mean? You never know. Yeah. Somebody might pay you. They might pay you to take it up the rear, man.
I was referring to the depth of snow, you asshole.
Sure. Yeah, sure you were. Okay.
Yeah.
No, man. That'd be quite the OnlyFans. You never know. You'd be surprised. And some of these women that do OnlyFans, you see them on these talk shows and they talk about it. And I wouldn't give them 2 cents. I would give them $5 to get away from me.
Yeah.
Some of these women,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? People are paying to watch you diddle yourself. Is that what you're telling me? You people are paying you
There's
I
a
just
lot.
watch
There's a lot of lonely
for free.
people out there. There's a lot of
They're
lonely.
weird. It's weird.
Not everybody.
I would watch that for free.
Not everybody's like you. Has the ability to walk up to strangers and talk to them, meet new people.
No,
Get
I'm
married
saying
3 fucking
women that
times.
only
Get married 3 fucking times. I mean, not everybody has that kind of personality. And they
Dude,
just
that is
spend their
the point.
lives lonely
There's-
and blame
No,
and then
there's
blame the
better
opposite
looking
and then
women.
blame the opposite sex for it.
There's better options, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, she's only $5. What the fuck? How bad can it be?
Nah, there's still better options. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I'm like, ugh. Some of these women are ugly.
No,
Ugly.
I've never paid for temporary sex. I've only paid half my life to permanent sex, which was
Yeah, no
temporary,
kidding, yeah.
which ended up being
Still
temporary.
paying for
anyway.
it.
Yeah.
Still paying for it.
Yeah.
No,
my
it's
first-
I know.
weird. That's
No,
all.
I know. And the sex ended up being temporary anyway.
Yeah.
That's the way it was with me with mistake number 1 and mistake number 2.
Yeah.
But number
there was
3,
sex.
I
It
had
just wasn't with
43.
me.
Do I?
Yeah, there was sex. It wasn't with me. Yeah.
There was sex involved. I just wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my wife had a kid. I don't have any kids. My wife had a kid though.
Yeah, my ex had one.
Good for her.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife had a kid. Sure.
Yeah, my ex had one too.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Trying to make me pay for it too. The army
Well-
tried to, and the army was going to let her do it, and I'm like, okay. That's 90% of the reason why I got out of the military.
Yeah, the Air
Yeah,
Force
no,
did that to
90% of
me. I had to pay child support, and once I got out of the service, it just kept going. But and this is from. But he dropped out of school for 3 years, and they were taking this out of my Social Security. And I called them up, so you guys owe me some money. That boy's not in school anymore. And,
Was it actually your child?
No, it wasn't. It was it was one of the guys that was on my load crew, bomb loading, and there's usually a 3-man, 4-man. So anyway,
On your load crew.
yeah, that's what they were called.
Yeah, somebody
Why you
handled-
got 24 inches in the back door.
Somebody
Yeah, we were
provided a
called-
load, all right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it.
We
Okay.
were called load toads. Anyways.
Yeah, okay.
So I got sent TDY with another crew, and he went TDY as well, but he was only going from Tucson to Las Vegas. So he'd come home on the weekends. I'd tell him, I said, just check and make sure that my wife is okay.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
I didn't expect him
Bet
to
she was
check quite
okay.
that well. Yeah, oh yeah,
Research was well taken care of.
turned out his wife was
You
his
probably
wife
came back
was
and
out of town.
she's
Yeah.
A-okay.
Yeah, his wife was out of town. And the thing is when that kid was born, he looked exactly like his dad. There was no denying that boy. And I could deny him because I said, that ain't mine.
Because you're not Asian. I got it.
Yeah. No.
I was in the Middle East. You know what the military told me? Your wife had a kid, it's your kid.
Yep.
They don't care. If you were on the Mars mission,
You're responsible for what happens.
It's your kid. Until you prove otherwise, it's your kid.
Yeah. Well, back then they didn't have DNA tests, so it's not like I could,
Not in vitro.
Huh?
Not in
Well,
vitro.
no.
You had blood tests, though. It wasn't that long
Well,
ago.
yeah, but blood tests were only most blood tests were only like 80%
No,
accurate.
we all got that in common. I paid child support too.
Yeah.
Like you paid child support?
I paid
Reginald,
on-
you paid child support?
Yeah.
How about
I paid
Mike?
on
Have
2
you
kids.
paid child support?
Unfortunately.
You. Dominic, have you paid
I've never
child
paid
support?
child support. I've
No,
never
I'm-
actually
I
paid.
haven't
They
got
tried
any
to get
kids.
it.
Try to. Got it.
They
Alright.
tried to get money off me.
Right.
And that's part of the reason why I got out of the military. I was done. Well, in a way, they got money from me because they got my BAQ. But the whole time she was pregnant, they got my BAQ. She stayed in my housing, yada, yada. Well, I stayed in the barracks, blah, 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 blah. Until she had her kid, and her kid had to be 6 weeks old or 3 months old or something like that before they could fly because she was from Germany. So I had to pay for that, pay for a plane ticket. But once she was out of country, then I was done. Then I was done. Done.
How about you, Mark? You ever pay child support?
No kids.
No kids?
So no, I guess.
Nope.
Okay. All right, good for you. There you go.
Do it.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure mine's mine though.
No, I don't have any kids either.
Yeah. No,
That I know of.
I have 5.
I got fixed when I was 22, so it's
Oh,
unlikely I have any kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 5 kids.
I've had 2, and I paid child support on both of them.
I have 23 grandkids and 11 great grandkids.
With 2 different wives.
What? Yikes!
Wow.
They got their own rabbit hutch going on over there at the Lloyd Mendenhall out.
Lloyd Appleseed.
Yeah. my son from my first marriage, the one that was mine, he has 10 or 11 kids himself.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
10 or 11?
Yeah, I can't remember. 'Cause I don't talk to him all the time. And so that's why I may not be at the South. It depends on how my savings work, because I want to go up to Colorado next fall. And in September. So I got to save the money to get up there, because I want to see some of my grandkids. A lot of them have already grown and moved out. One moved to Oregon, and then she decided, I don't know, I think she's got a different pronoun now or some shit like that. But anyway, so, but so I won't see her. But the others, there'll be, 8 or 9 of them hanging around, And I said, how do you keep track of their names? He said, I don't.
Sorry.
Yeah, he just exactly. Yeah, but yeah. So
I have a crazy idea for you, Lloyd. Why
What's
don't you
that?
make them all come to you?
I don't want
Because
to
if they came to his house,
Not in your
Get
house.
off my lawn.
get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
No.
actually,
I'm saying.
actually, his oldest boy, they were talking about coming down here, and he was going to drive, because my son looks. He's the one kid that looks more like me than any of the others.
I'm
and
sorry.
yeah, and his son looks the same. And then when I got a picture of the grandson, it's like, holy shit. All I can say is that must aggravate the hell out of my ex-wife, that every damn for 4 generations looks like me. Yeah, that's what you get.
My son looked just like me when I was a kid, and I know that bothered the shit out of her, and that was great. I appreciated him for that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. Besides, that's an April to fall. Jesus, Lloyd, get a job, slacker. Ain't that expensive to go to Florida? I'm just fucking with you. I might not go to Florida this year. I'm annoyed at the plane ticket prices. They're insane.
Yeah, and that's I got to think about the one going to Colorado, and I'll probably have to either rent a car, or I'll have to fly from Grand Junction to Denver to see some of my family over in Denver. So
You mean next April you're not going to come to Lon?
I might not. I'm not sure.
Prices might be different by then.
Yeah, maybe it'll drop. But right now it's $400 each way.
Each
way?
Like,
round
trip? I'm like, fuck that. $400 each way. It's 400 down and like 2 something up. The problem is it's during spring break.
Right.
Yeah. I kept telling Ray, if I could show you, I could literally share screen. You go on the website, it's $400 if you go on the 5th. If you go on the 11th or whatever the next, it's fucking like $100. It's insanely different.
Yeah.
Vastly different. The hotel rooms is the same fucking thing. Yeah, we get a $135 deal, and it's not too bad. Guess what? The following week, it's like $100 a night with no deal.
You're talking about next. You've been pricing next year.
Yeah, I was pricing next year.
Yeah, and it's that much money. That's crazy.
It was $400 to get down there. It's cheaper coming back because it's after spring break. We're having this on that last week of spring break. So
now,
yeah,
what is that flying? First class, second,
no.
No,
first class would be like $1,200. At least $1,200.
That's Allegiant, man. That's not even like Southwest or whatever. That's
Allegiant is not a fancy airline at all.
No.
I fly Allegiant all the time because they're nonstop. That's what I like about Allegiant.
Yeah, my oldest son, him and his wife flew down to Florida, and they flew on Allegiant. And they only had coming out of Tulsa. They only had 2 flights, and one goes down on Tuesday, and then whatever week that you're going to be there, if you're there a week or if you're just there for part of the week, you don't get a flight back until Thursday. Because so.
Plus Allegiant, I think they charge you an extra $25 if you plan on using the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite, but not too far off.
Damn near. They charge for everything. What happened to
I
them?
have the credit card, so it works out for me.
Yeah. What happened to them is one of the 2 planes broke down, and they drove, and from where my granddaughter was at, it was like where I was at compared to where the meetup was at. That far away, so they had to go back, rent a car, go back down there and stay. And they found out, because they'd already boarded, and then they found out that the engine was bad, and they only had 2 aircraft that flew out of Tulsa, so they were stuck there for another week.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it too.
And that's just like, I know the last time I flew Allegiant was when I was still living in St. Louis. And I flew Allegiant out to Vegas and back, and hell, every time I got on an Allegiant flight, it was a McDonnell Douglas MD-80, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, they're not a big jet by any stretch of the
MD-80
imagination.
is the old DC-9.
You see that? Hey, Bill.
I don't care. It gets up in here and gets there. I'm happy. What?
I shared screen, I think.
Oh,
hell.
See these prices? Now look.
Yeah. We'll come down on Wednesday. Come down on Tuesday.
Yeah, just stay a couple extra days.
Yeah.
Did it move? Did it move?
That's it.
Yeah. Oh my
Save
God.
yourself $200 in airfare.
I went too far.
And
Wait a minute.
cost yourself
Sorry.
$270 more in the hotel room.
Try
look at that. No.
Try
See what I'm
Travelocity.
saying?
Yeah.
Try Travelocity.
See what
Maybe
I'm saying? No,
try-
here's my point. You see that?
Yes,
you see
I
that,
see it.
right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm
Yeah.
bitching about. I could $67 to fly back, or $57 if I flew back on a Monday.
And that's
If
to,
I went
and
down
that's
on
to
Thursday,
Sanford.
I would
Sanford
pay less
is
than
like,
$200.
and that's to Sanford. Why are you going
Right.
to Sanford?
That's it. Well, it's Orlando. Whatever. That's where they fly.
No,
into.
Orlando Sanford is a little. It's an ex-military air base. It was an air base.
That's where they fly into.
Airport, and that's like an hour further from the meetup.
That's the way Allegiant operates.
Well,
Yeah, that's what
I
they
know.
operate.
I understand that, Lloyd. I understand it. I'm sorry, Lon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How
Get
dare
away
you.
from Allegiant.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something.
It's because
Right off the bat.
that's
Try
a very
Fort Lauderdale
small
instead.
airport, very limited flights.
Yes, but if you go to Southwest, trust me. On
All right, Grand Rapids to Fort Lauderdale. How about to Orlando? All right, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I just fucked up. No, listen to me.
Killing me.
If you go Southwest, it's a 13-hour flight now.
Holy
Trust me.
crap.
Because they take you like around the mulberry bush, and you have a 3-hour stop somewhere or something. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. Grand
That's
Rapids is your
insane.
closest airport.
Yeah.
All right,
What am I doing?
GR.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan.
All right. Let me see. Anyway, let's go to Orlando.
No. Go to. I could try Fort Lauderdale. I thought about that.
That's where I flew into.
You did. But Orlando's usually cheaper.
Yeah. Or, God damn it! Why does it keep doing that? It's because I'm sharing. I know why he's doing it. Okay. Keeps jumping around and pissing me off. Are you still sharing my screen? No. So
I
I'm gonna
didn't,
turn off
I, didn't,
sharing.
I didn't stop sharing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we see it working.
We can see it.
Yeah. The problem is right now is that because it's sharing, it's making it all blown up and shit.
Yeah.
So it was really messing me up. There. This is starting to piss me off. Okay.
While he's looking this up, and we got dead airspace, has anybody thought or had the thought about how unique it is that there is a Buddhist portraying a Christian saint? You ever thought about that?
Hmm?
Bob Dempsey, he's Buddhist, and he's portraying Santa Claus in the winter. Yeah.
Oh,
I just thought it was kind. I thought it was kind of funny, you know.
Valid point.
Yeah.
Is he a Buddhist?
Oh, I got to go Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Even if I go into Fort Lauderdale, it's almost $300 to fly in, and almost $200 back.
Yeah.
But again, you go right to the next week, and boom, it's like $60.
Oh. What the fuck? Yeah, no, it's expensive from where you are.
Yeah.
You think it's expensive?
That's
about me?
That's the bad
Yeah,
thing
Dominic.
about having it when they do is because it does fall during spring break.
Yep.
I'm telling you, the hotel room is like $80 or $90 the following week. No deal. You just book the room. It's like $90. Trust me, because we stayed a week after we left. After we left the Florida meetup, me and Billy stayed in Florida another week after that. We never paid more than $80 a night to stay in seriously nice hotels too. I'm not way better than the Hampton Inn. Let's just put it like that. We were staying in seriously hotels less than $100 a night.
Because at that time, that's considered off season.
It's after spring break.
Break's over. Winter break is over, so you don't have all the, snowbirds down there.
Nope. I'm telling you.
What disappointed me the most down there is because we were down there during spring break, and I didn't see any of them damn college girls flipping their tops off and showing their hooters. You know, I was
You're in the wrong
disappointed.
spot.
Yeah,
we're in the
I
wrong
guess so.
spot. You had to go to Daytona. You could have jumped in the car with me and we could go to Daytona real quick.
Yeah, I guess we could have done that. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we went to Daytona real quick.
Yeah.
You know, we'd have gone to the bar and been popular because we actually had money in our pockets.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, man. Those girls will flock around you. You know, you got more than $10 in your pocket. But no, man, it's I just don't.
All right, the best I could see is you can leave Lansing. Is Lansing really far from you?
60 miles away.
Okay, 417 round trip.
Yeah, but still, then you got to drive an hour from where I am to go to, and then get back from there too.
And that's Orlando.
Yeah, that's to Orlando. And who's that with?
Let me see. The departing is American Airlines.
Okay, and what's the layover time? What's the total flight time? Trust me,
About
like
4.5 4 hours and 27 minutes.
There we go.
That's the whole travel time's only 4.5. Well,
Yeah, 4 hours and 27 minutes. Yeah,
that's not as bad. No, okay.
You got 35 minutes in Chicago.
Oh, that's not as bad. So it's a direct flight from Chicago to Orlando. The way I used to go with starts with a D. The jerks too. Delta, thank you. I used to go to Daytona Beach on Delta, but we always went to Chicago because it used to be insanely expensive to fly out of Grand Rapids. It's still higher, but it used to be insane. So we would literally drive to Chicago to fly to Orlando. So we drive 3 hours to get on a plane to fly 4 hours to get to Orlando. It was stupid.
That was
we leave Orlando and drive to Daytona.
that's Friday, April 4th, returning April 7th.
And then we would drive from Orlando to Daytona. And I put a stop to that. I was like, this is fucking retarded.
417 round trip.
You know?
That's not bad, 417.
It's not good. Did you see the week after I would pay under $200 round trip?
Yeah, but what's money to you? You make $150.
Nonstop.
You know, if you do this, and you know, you can tell the airline that when you're done with it, can you sell it back to them?
Let me ask you something. How much do you think it's worth to go hang out with a bunch of old dudes and talk about drones for a weekend.
Priceless.
But Lon, I'll be here.
Are you going to Vegas?
No.
And why not? Let's hear it. Why not? Why? I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Why?
I'm not going to say.
Because it's expensive. Oh.
No, I was going to go, but somebody pissed me off.
Oh.
Oh, probably Tom or
Shut up.
Bob. At any rate, it's expensive. You know, if to hang out, and no offense, to hang out with your bestest friends of all time for 3 days, is it worth $1,500? That's a lot of change. That's a lot of ducats to just hang out somewhere for 2 days. Drop like $1,000
That's a
to
lot
hang
of
out
beer
somewhere
money.
for 2 days, man. Yeah, that's a lot of money just to hang out with a bunch of guys and fly drones someplace you've already been 100
Yeah, but
times.
I came up with $400 and something dollars. If it was $300 and something dollars, would you think that was reasonable? And would you go? That $100 makes a difference. I'll send you $100.
No. Here's the deal. If it was a week later, that's all I'm saying.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Just
I've
walk
told
into
Razor
the local
every
bar,
fucking year, and he don't want to hear it.
call them and buy some drinks.
Yeah, I've never understood why they schedule it right during spring break.
Because
I
he
don't
wants to have it before he goes back up north.
Well, I know that, but
That's convenient for him then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. And you know, for that money, we could all buy Neos. No, more than Neos. You can buy Neos and the controller. You can buy the Flymore combo and the controller for the difference, because it's like $700 round trip if I go on the 4th, and it's like $200. It's less than $200 round trip if I go a week later.
Holy
shit! It's not that much
It's
cheaper.
like $500 difference.
I just went to the week later. Went from 417 to 343 round trip.
Yeah. Oh, and that's from Lansing to Orlando, right?
That's from Grand Rapids.
Oh. On who? Now, who was that? American?
You leave way out is Frontier.
Frontier. Not
And-
exactly top notch either.
No.
I think I pick Legion over top Frontier, to be honest with you, because they nickel and dime you too.
Yeah, I've never flown that. Yeah, and Frontier on the way back is the same. It is zero increase. If you want to go on American on the way back, it's another $45. Anyway, that's a week later. It's not that. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that
No,
much.
well, it's extremely different than Legion. I can't speak to the other airlines. That's true. Maybe it is like Southwest. Southwest is the worst for the time. Southwest. Last time I checked Southwest, it was 10 hours trip time because they had 2 stops. They had 2 stops. It was fucking insane. I'm like, what? What?
that's the one thing I always hated about Southwest is the damn
Layovers. I got, and then the planes are always across the airport from each other too. Yep. Yep.
It
Every
never fails.
single time I've flown Southwest, it's a mad dash across the airport to get to your other flight.
Your connecting flight. Yeah.
Yep. It's insane. Every single time. That's what I hate most about Southwest.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Okay.
It's just a chunk of change, you know.
I'm gonna call it.
No.
So I'm gonna.
Well, you don't have to go because I'm gonna close it down.
Okay, you're gonna call it now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, we're done talking about air.
2 hours and 44 minutes, and I'm all disappointed now. Ron's not gonna be here. Maybe
I
she's
might
wrong.
go.
Yeah.
Maybe the prices will chop. Maybe the prices will drop. That's what Ken
Could
told
be.
me. Ken's like, just wait until just before.
It
Don't
depends.
decide now.
I tell you, part of it is it depends who wins the election. Believe it or not. I mean, if fuel prices come down a lot, fuel prices come down quite a bit, regulation. I mean, a lot of it's regulation.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's
try this again. Let's do
let's
this again.
let's do it again.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to
Thanks,
Bill
sir.
and all the tribe.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Wait, where is it?
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.
Fort Lauderdale is probably the best.
Since we're still live.
No, PBI.
All right, take care, Don.
Is that Fort Walton?
I'm gonna go get
Is
some.
it Fort Walton? What is that?
We're still live.
I eyeball Fort Walton. Palm Beach. Palm Beach. Yeah.
That's the closest. It's like
Yo,
40,
guys.
It's like 45 minutes away.
All right, take care, Mark.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
It shows we're still live.
Oh, I should probably end the stream.